afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Gibson County High School. I'm Dave McCulley, along with Stan Gerard. Our producer and director tonight is Jay Cashin. Our cameraman tonight is Jay Cashin. Our producer tonight is Jay Cashin. Jay's the star of this broadcast. We're at Gibson County High School, where the Lady Lions and Lions of TCA have made this trip today. And our game tonight on BallGame Blitz, produced by Worthy Road Studios. Jay and the gang, along with Paul Schultze, TCA High School Facebook page. And you tonight can enjoy this ball game, or these ball games tonight here at Gibson County High School. Stan, good to be back with you. We were just here last week. You were here 2 days in a row. I was here one day, and then I had Bethel last Saturday. But good to be back. Old stomping grounds for me here at Gibson County High School. And the Lady Lions and Lions should really be two good ball games tonight.
Well, I did find this old stack, your 8x10 glossies underneath one of the things where they've been taped up there, lines and things, but you still got some legendary old black and whites around here somewhere. But yeah, it should be a great game tonight. TCA and Gibson County, they become somewhat the rivalry game between these two teams over the last few years. It used to be when we first started playing Gibson County, they pretty much handled TCA, and then we got to where we were competitive with them, and then Money hit that shot down here in the corner, right in front from the corner there to the goal, win us a ball game a few years ago, and it's been on ever since. We come to the ball game 4-1, they're 4-2. Our similarities, we both got took to the woodshed by Jackson Southside last week by similar scores.
And Southside will take a lot of people to the woodshed. You told me I didn't get a chance to see them. We beat Covington here and then lost quite handily to Southside, and then Gibson County, I think, the day before likewise. What do you expect here tonight, sir?
Well, I think this is going to be a very good, evenly matched game. I expect this ball game. This is going to be a ball game between Olivia Lee, of course, and for Gibson County, they're a Miss Basketball candidate, Micah Hart, the junior. I looked at when I was putting these rosters together this afternoon, Dave. I go, Micah Hart, she's been here about 8 years. She's only a junior, but she's so good. It seems like she's been around forever. We all know those teams, like they have players. When is that person going to graduate? Micah Hart's that person.
Yeah, and obviously be with you tonight, not with Bethel. They're up at Lindsey Wilson tonight, and Madison Hart, her older sister, who's a freshman at Bethel, has been the Player of the Week twice already in the Mid-South Conference. She's averaging 16 points and 8 rebounds, but certainly the tradition lives on with her sister being here as well. Let's do this. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back, and the countdown to tip-off will continue. We're about a little less than 8 minutes away. We'll come back and take a look at some other players, both squads. We'll talk about Cardin Vales and Amia Gehring. We'll talk about as we said, Cardin Vales. We'll talk about Amia Gehring, and we'll talk about Olivia Lee and others, and Tori Robertson. Expect a big ball game out of her tonight. Kate Nethery, Anna Sanders, and others. We'll talk about all of them when we come back. This is TCA Basketball on the TCA Facebook page, being brought to you by the BallGame Blitz.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz TV show, and after my intro, I doubt that anyone would do it anyway, without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Welcome back, everybody. Diamond Dave with you, along with Stan the Man. Been a few nights off for us, and then, Stan, we parlay here on a Thursday. It seemed like Friday to me all day long today, but Gibson County, then we have Chester County next week on the road, McNairy County Central at home, and then the Clarksville Christian girls only on the 10th. So 3 games that we'll be on next week. But first things first, this should be a doozy. 4, that's right. That's exactly right.
Natchez Trace Thursday.
That's exactly right. You have that Thursday. That game originally you scheduled the other night. Because of the storms, it was called and postponed. Yeah.
And USJ Middle School basketball on my network Monday.
Yeah,
so it's going to be a fat week of basketball.
A busy week, no doubt about it. Coming into the game tonight, you look at some of the stats of the Lady Lions coming in tonight, of course, led by talked to Grandpa Ray just a moment ago, but Olivia Lee averaging 21.4 points a game. Nethery, we mentioned earlier, averaging almost 4. Amelia Gehring averaging 9. She leads the team in steals as well. She and Cardin Vale's right there neck and neck on that. Camden Maxwell averaging 2. And then you look at Vale, she's averaging 13. And Tori Robertson averaging 5. Anna Sanders averaging 3. So some good production out of a lot of the kids, along with the great superstar Olivia Lee, who is, as you said earlier, is obviously a Miss Basketball finalist.
Yeah, when you look at TCA overall, they're shooting 42% from the field overall, not bad. The thing that stands out about that number, defensively, they're holding teams to 35%. We're shooting 30% from three-point land, which they say if you can shoot 30 to 40% or anything in that range, you're doing very well. You know, holding other teams to 27% in that area. And TCA shooting the rock from charity very well this year. A big fat 74%. Usually you see that percentage down in the 60s or upper 50s. TCA out-rebounding their opponents by my favorite number. They are plus a Richard Petty. They are plus 43.
You know, Stan, you bring up some great numbers, shooting percentage. You know, I just did a study on the Bethel women's team. They were 5-0, and they shot 47% from the floor in those 5 games. They've lost 4 in a row. Guess what they shot? 32%. You can do a lot of things right, but if you don't shoot the ball well, you sort of got the deck stacked against you, don't you?
It certainly does. Shooting the ball takes care of a lot of things. Usually it's shooting the ball and your secondary number, the rebounding department. If you're at least hitting the glass, you're getting those opportunities for the second chance points as well.
No doubt about it. Gibson County warming up down to our right as you watch the game tonight. Being brought to you by the BallGame Blitz, produced by Worthy Road Studios on the TCA High School Facebook page. We remind you, too, that if we do have any technical difficulties, it's not the fault of our producer and director, Jay Cashin. It is just sort of a weak internet system out here at times. But the game will be taped, recorded, and you can watch it later if we have any interruptions. And we'll keep going just like we didn't have any, to be honest with you. And Jay does a great job with us, the best I've ever worked with. But the bottom line is, Stan, they can watch this. Fans can watch it, too, on the replay.
And so far the internet working like a boss. In fairness, they did put in a new internet system this week, which should improve things.
Jay Cashin pulled that off. What do you think about that?
You mean, wasn't I complaining?
Oh, no, I'm not either. But we get ready for this one. Less than 2 minutes before we tip it off. Guys' game should be a good game tonight as well.
Should be the Gibson County Ball Club, a big 7-footer on that ball club, a young man that we know well, the nephew of one of our former producers.
Well, John Brailsford, we love him to death. He had him at 7 foot. I just talked to his granddad. He's 6'7". He looks 7 feet with long arms, but he's 6'7".
So, in other words, somewhere in Brailsford's past, he's been a sports information director and fudging those heights a little bit.
I don't know any SIDs that fudge heights or anything like that. I know coaches that do that, but we SIDs, we're honorable guys, no doubt about it.
Oh, honor among thieves, huh?
Officials warming up across the way. Jeff Haynes is one of those guys, and we get ready for this one to begin here in just a matter of moments. Here at Gibson County High School, the Horseshoe Arena, as you watch tonight's broadcast, and certainly a very familiar face for me through the years, or place, I should say, and it is a Horseshoe Arena that really has been a packed house in here many times when I was here. Not many people here tonight.
Before we
late arriving.
Yeah, before we get going here, Ralphie and Loisan checking in, Craig Sanders, Dusty Warren, all the way from Columbia, Tennessee, checking in, Gail Presley, Linda Dooley, China Keltner, and the lovely Peggett Scarlett Curry checking in as well.
It's spreading, the inability to talk tonight.
Yeah.
I might add that Ralphie is the only one of those creatures and people and persons, and we consider Ralphie a good friend of ours.
Ralphie is not a creature.
Well, he's a family member. That's
He's
exactly
a member of the family.
He's the only one you mentioned that had a birthday this past week.
That's right. Ralphie's had a birthday.
Ralphie was 2, I believe?
2 or 3, maybe. He's sitting on the nice leather chair in the recliner, ready to go, and the Lois Sands getting him something nice to eat, and he's got his bowl of popcorn, his soft drink, and he's ready for a TCA Lady Lions victory.
It's just some hot chocolate tonight, as cold as it is.
Yeah.
We made our usual stop. We didn't stop in Trenton this time. We stopped in Humboldt.
At least we didn't go down to where's that 17-minute stop we took?
That was
Fayetteville.
Somerville, yeah.
Well, Diamond, at this time, let's take a short time out. When we come back, the tip-off of tonight's game right here on the BallGame Blitz and the TCA Broadcast Network.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, round recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back here. The starting lineups, our new head coach, Matthew Cobble, tonight. Here's the starting lineups for TCA. It's going to be number 22, Olivia Lee. Also starting tonight for TCA is going to be number 20, Anna Sanders. Getting the start tonight at guard for TCA, a senior, number 11, Carden Vales. Also starting tonight for a TCA is going to be number 5, Camden Maxfield. And also tonight for a TCA, the senior, Amelia Gehring. That line for TCA again, Gehring, Maxfield, Vales, Sanders, and Lee. As we await the starting lineups for the team that will be designated the home team on the scoreboard, the Lady Pioneers of Gibson County under the direction of head coach Mitch Wilkins.
5'9" sophomore, number 14.
It's a 5'9" sophomore, number 14, Georgia Lanham.
A 5'8" junior, number 30, Maya Turner.
Also starring a number 30, a junior, Maya Turner.
A 5'9" junior, number 3, Micah.
Also starring a junior, number 3, Micah Hart.
A 5'5" senior, number 1, Libby Goad.
A senior, number 1, Libby Goad.
5'6" senior, number 13.
And finally, a 5'6" senior, number 13, Evan Cantrell. So for Gibson County, it's Goad, Hart, Cantrell, Lanham, and Turner. For TCA, Gehring, Maxfield, Vales, Sanders, and Lee. For those of you like Freddie Garrett who are scoring this game at home.
Mitch Wilkins, the head coach of the Lady Pioneers, are benched down to our left as you watch the game here tonight from our vantage point in one of the upper mezzanines looking down on this horseshoe arena. Anna Bass, a former player here. When they gave the starting lineups, I couldn't help but mention Evan Cantrell. Remember, Stan, a couple of years ago as a sophomore, she's the guy that lit us up with all those threes that night, remember?
From the wing, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
It will be Lee to jump it up here against Cantrell. Actually, that's Hart jumping. And TCA controls it, and they'll move to our left. Glad you're aboard tonight. TCA in the dark uniforms, Gibson County in the home white.
Matchup zone early.
2-1-2 or a matchup. Yep. They've got people. Well, it looks like almost a box and one. They've got Turner shadowing. No, she's staying back now, so it is a.
They're covering the ball.
Matchup. Yep, they are. Maxfield to Vales. Vales moves in, can't shoot. Gehring with it. And the ball deflected and stolen. Turner comes out of there with it. Turner front court. Gibson County wants to run. TCA gets back effectively, though, defensively. Here's Goad with it. They go inside, and that's moving in, and the layup is there by Lanham.
Good, strong move by Lanham inside. Here's the full court press by Gibson County.
Her mom was one of the referees in the JV game. Former great player here. One of those teams that made it to the Final Four a couple years in a row. Sanders cocks and shoots the three, and it hit glass, nothing else. And Turner comes down that rebound.
Got a trap going.
Yep, and TCA catches him by surprise and has that trap. Now they'll move in the front court. And now it's a 2-on-1 the other way, and a great pass, and the layup is there. That's a super pass that time by Cantrell, and she gave it up. Lanham has 4 points, and it's a 4-0 game.
So a lot of full court pressure here early in this contest. Defensively, we play as well as we could. You've always got to try and stop the ball. It was 2-on-1, not a whole lot you could do that back there.
TCA a little shaky right now handling the basketball. Now, as I say that, moving in, putting up the shot off the glass. No. Nice recognition by Gehring. She saw the lane open right of the paint that time, drove in, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's see who Thomas Sharon, the official, rings up here.
Personal foul number 1.
It's going to be on Goad, her first, team's first time. And the Gibson County defense, of course, they're trailing them all. Then what they're doing is they're collapsing everybody in the paint, goading us, no pun intended, to try and hit from the outside as we miss that first free throw.
The line this year, Gehring 100% from the free throw line. Missed that one, her first miss of the year. She'll try again. Yep, that's a good play on words. Goad committed the foul, and they're goading us into that. Here's a free throw up, this time by Amelia. It's there. Sister, Lisa came in and spoke to us a moment ago. It's a 2-1 game, a 4-1 game. TCA down by 3, playing the tough. It's like a gal-to-gal right now. Ball knocked away by Sanders, and they're going to get Sanders on the reach-in foul.
Sanders going to pick up her first, team's first.
Anna got in foul trouble against Covington, remember the other day, Stan?
Yep.
Got to keep her out of foul trouble.
Personal foul number 20.
So it's a 4-1 game, and Gibson County inbound it. We played 1 minute and 40 seconds. Inbounds pass. They go out here now to Goad. Goad drives in the paint. Wide open, puts it up, and foul. TCA recovered and got over there, but it's either going to be Vales or Lee, I think. Jeff Haynes will ring up who?
Personal foul on number 5.
Maxfield gets it.
I wasn't even close. She must have been in the area. I didn't see that. And to the line will be Goad. Libby Goad, a senior. Free throw up. Side of the rim, no good.
So both teams struggling here early at Charity.
4-1. More people coming into the arena with the early start time at 6. Guys game to follow. Here's the next free throw up. This one is good. Goad gets 1 of 2, and it's a 5-1 Gibson County lead. They come with a full-court 1-2-2 full-court press. Backcourt Maxfield to Gehring, back to Maxfield. Maxfield, diagonal pass, front court. Great pass. Lee, Sanders underneath. Sanders puts it up and
how
missed
was there
it.
not?
Looked like she may have walked, and then after that, Stan, I thought that they got away with a foul, to be honest with you.
Sanders got pushed a couple of times.
Maybe why she walked. But the ball out of bounds. No harm, no foul, I guess, because TCA comes up with the basketball. Between the circles, Maxfield. Vales in the right wing. They cut Lee through. Boy, they've got people all over.
Yeah, look how they're camping in that lane.
Yeah, Lee right wing 3, high arc, back rim, no. Rebound tipped out of there, controlled by Gehring. Amelia was square, put up this 15-footer, no. Long rebound comes out now to Maxfield. TCA a chance to still draw blood here. Gehring with it, over to Vales. Vales drives in the paint. Steps back for about an 18-footer, rims, banks out, and rims out. And we've got a foul again. I think it's on Gibson County. No, did he hit TCA?
I think TCA may be over the back. And that's on Gehring, her first, team's third.
Calling it tight thus far if they stand.
Like to see TCA, we're weaving the ball high, work some backdoor cutters, and try and fight through the baseline.
It's a 5-1 game. Gibson County with the 4-point lead. Gibson County seeing TCA apply some pressure. Front court, Cantrell. Cantrell nowhere to go. Out to Turner. Turner over to Hart. Hart drives in the paint. Hart doesn't take the shot. Dishes out to Goad. Boy, they're really battling down. Look at Sanders battling Goad down there. I mean, they are just bumping. Got to be something one way or the other. High arc 3, right wing, no good. Ball goes off Goad. Proper call. It's going to be TCA's ball. It should be. Jeff Haynes looking right at that. Yeah, it is. Proper call.
Whew.
A little delay on the call, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're looking at this. You're looking at this press that Gibson County's put on. same thing that Southside was doing against TCA, and it was very effective against the Lady Lions. Gibson County did their scout well on this game early.
Sir Dexter Williams is in the house for the Lions in the nightcap. We played 3 minutes. It's a low-scoring game, 5-1 Gibson County. TCA handles the pressure pretty well this time. Vales with it to Lee. Out to Gehring, long-range three. Nope. And tipped out of there and saved. Great play by Lee. But Turner comes up with it. Gibson County wants to run again. Turner front court. Ball knocked away, gets it back. Working out here to Cantrell. Cross court, squaring up for the three. Right wing, left wing is there.
Libby Gold now with 4.
Yep. And
8-1.
now all of a sudden it's an 8-1 game. Front court pass Lee. Lee drives the other way. She'll go against Go. Lay it up and in. That's what you got to do. How do you beat a press? You attack it, Stan.
And that's what we have to do, because if we allow them to get back in transition, they're going to camp in that lane, and we're struggling early from outside, obviously.
Yeah, Gibson County almost throws away, but saved by Cantrell. They go underneath to Go. Go puts it up. Make it Lanham. It's there.
Lanham with her third bucket of this quarter, and Gibson County running away with it at this point. Was it 10-4?
10-3 right now. 10-4, you're right. Here's a long-range bomb by Maxfield. Hits the support up there above the bucket. And it's going to be a timeout on the court. Coach Coble calls the timeout. It's a 10-3 game. Lady Lions down by 7. We'll take a quick break. You're watching tonight the BallGame Blitz presentation of Worthy Road Studios on the TCA Facebook page. TCA Basketball back after this short break.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag, filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
As we return from the timeout, 10-1 Gibson County. Checking in for TCA is Kate Nethery coming in. Kate averaging about just under 4 points a ball game and just under 4 rebounds a game as well.
In the ball game, Riding's in the game. R-I-D-I-N-G. Akari Riding. Turner in the front court. Turner, a good ball handler for them. Dishes out left wing, wide open again. Another three. It's there. Libby Gold, her second three. She has 7 in the game, and all of a sudden it's a 13-3 game. Driving in the other way, 14-footer, shooting at 15. Rebound Vales, comes up with it, and they get a foul. I think it's going to be on the dribble that time.
That's going to be on Micah Hart, should be at least.
Stand the bottom line is.
Gold.
And that's her second. Yeah. That's a big one. Gold picks up number 2. Well, they say Vales was shooting, so Cardin will work to the line and shoot 2 free throws. We may get a break here shooting these free throws. 73% from the line on the season.
Yep.
And Cardin will shoot 2. Free throw up. Good. I've said through the years, Stan, we go back to the days of Katie Henderson and some of the great guards that played at TCA through the years since our coverage. Vale's right up there. She's as tough as nails, isn't she?
And Katie, one of the meaner players we ever had.
Yep. Mean in a good way.
Yeah.
Vale's up. Good. 13-5.
She'd rough you up a little bit, though.
Yeah, she would. I'm telling you. See Grandma Judy down to our right.
Steal.
In the game. Here's a steal. Ball knocked away, but coming up with it, Lanham, and now we get a foul. It's reach-in foul. I think they're going to get Vales.
Yep.
Coach Wilkins not happy with the force play that time, trying to force it in. Thomas is going to bring up Vales, and that's her first.
How many years has Wilkins been here now?
A while. I'll have to do my research and see. I'm not sure. Here's a pass knocked in. Boy, Gary may have got away with a foul.
She did.
Turner with it. Turner right of the key. They want to go inside to Lanham again. She's doing a good job trying to square up. They've got Lee back there on the backside of her. Lee can match her height-wise. Turner cuts through on the dribble drive, puts it up. No. Rebound control by Lee. Olivia, they throw 3 people right at her. Look at that. Looking for help. Looking for help. Still looking. Bounce pass to Gehring. Amelia did a good job going back to help her teammate out. It's a 13-5 game. Vales, the 3. Nope. Nethery rebounds. Back up. Yes, Kate. Yes.
Kate Nethery with her first bucket, paying dividends as soon as they gain the game. Gibson County forgets all about the backside board.
Mom down to our right. Former great player, Jackson Central Marion Union. Turner with it. Turner out here to Goad again. Goad again. That's not Goad. That's Cantrell that time.
Gibson County, a team, they look like a Gibson County team of old, just sitting there at the outside and popping them up, and foul on the play on Akria Riding, the junior who's in, her first.
Jeff Haynes incurring the wrath of the Gibson County fans across the way. Some of them were standing up on him. First foul, third team foul.
Good ref, but he's incurred a little bit of wrath over the years.
Yeah, he has.
He's one of the more colorful refs in West Tennessee.
Yep, he is. Right court, Gary.
He's got a son refereeing too, I believe.
He does, yes. Lee with it, out to Vales. Vales wide of the key. Lee cut off that. They couldn't find her. Now they get her inside. Lee nowhere to go. And now going to be walking on Lee.
Traveling is called second turnover on TCA. Yep. We get her the ball in, try to get a cutter to her, and then they immediately recognize that and come with a double team, and it gives Olivia a world of hurt.
Tori Robertson about to come in the game. That's not Robertson. We'll double check here in a minute. Hart delivers to Turner underneath the riding. Good pass to Lanham. Lanham wheels, deals, puts it up, got it. Inside, outside. They're killing Gibson. They're killing TCA with the outside shot.
Yeah.
But Lanham now all of a sudden has 8 points.
Oh, and their height is they're really using their height to their advantage overall as well.
Yeah, Lee's the only guy that can match up with her down there. Now TCA going backwards here, trying to attack this press. Front court. That is Tori Robertson in the game. Vales wide open three. Yes!
Hardin Vales with TCA's second free throw or field goal of the night. Easy for me to say. Hardin with 5.
Big bucket. Man, that pulls you with an 18-10. This thing could get away from you unless you start making some shots, especially in this arena. Hart with it to Turner into Lanham.
It's going to be a touch
push.
foul.
Yep. Not much of a foul. I think they're going to get Lee, I think.
That is correct. That's one of those little pancake fouls.
TCA fans down to my right were screaming 3. He was in the paint too long.
They had an earlier idea count. One of their players was in there for a 5 count. It's a travel.
Here's the inbounds pass to Hart. Left wing, another 3. Again, good. And that knocked him out Cantrell. And they have now 4 threes in the game. It's 21-10. Right court, Nethery. Kate will drive in. Took it right in, but missed it. Tough break. Lee back up, no. Ball blocked and out of bounds. The ball sails. Stan thought there might have been a foul.
Usually when you see that hack block from behind, you're usually going to get the call whether you did or not.
Yep, 21-10. I agree with that. Vales with it. In his defense, he was just a few feet away from it, though. Robertson with it. Left wing, Nethery. Jay likes when I take up for you a little bit. Here's Lee with it between the circles. Out to Robertson. Torrey, yes, the great golfer knocks in the 3.
Well, they call that a 2-ball.
Is that a 2?
That's what they called.
Well, they got 13 on the board, 21-13. We're going to go with that. Speaking of great golfers, how about her brother?
Yeah.
Signed with Union yesterday. Congratulations. Tremendous golfer. That's a tremendous program out at Union, too. Hart. 3, back rim, no. That's her first attempt, I think, from the floor. And Kate Nethery, great hustle, but she steps on the end line and she came up with it. No, they give it to, oh my goodness, he sure missed that one.
Yeah.
Thomas, his late brother, used to work for me years ago. Great family. Beautiful mother, 21-13.
Friends, we got away with one there.
Sure did. Trying to get it in.
Ooh.
Riley Segala, Miss Drago's in the game. She has the ball at midcourt. They come from behind. She gives it to Nethery. Nethery's behind her. Kate with it. Kate being much more aggressive. 3 seconds down to Lee. 2 seconds. Lee turns, fires. No! And as the clock expires and the horn sounds, it will be Olivia Lee. That's a nice pass by Kate Nethery. And she finds Lee, and Lee will shoot 2 free throws. We're going to keep it here while she does that. Then we'll take a quick break. Maxwell, Sanders, and Gehring are going to come back in the game to begin the second quarter. And to the line will be Olivia Lee. Olivia hadn't been there tonight. On the year, an 81% free throw shooter.
John Brailsford checking in. Of course, his nephew will be playing in the boys' game later.
Well, they put 0.4 of a second back on the clock.
Oh, my.
You must protect the integrity of the game, though, Stan.
Yeah, we could get a miss in the second one. Absolutely
tip in. Right, yeah, a tip in. Although we don't have anyone in the blocks. It would have to be Gibson County knocking in for us. Lee, yes. She's not going to miss him anywhere.
No, she's very true.
21-14. You feel like the way they play, Gibson County should have a bigger lead, don't you?
Well, the way they hit those threes, yes, sir.
Lee again. Good again. And that's going to end the quarter. And the score here at the first break is 21-14. as the Lady Lions trail by 7. We'll take a quick break. Back after this for the second quarter from Gibson County. Stay with us. 15, so they give us a 3. I missed one somewhere. 21-15. We'll correct that when we come back. Stay with us. This is the TCA Basketball Network.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't. And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
21-15, TCA leads at the start of the second quarter for Gibson County. Lamb with 8, Goad with 7, Cantrell with 6, TCA paced by Vales with 5, and Lee with 4. And after a slow ride of a first quarter, TCA hopes to pick up business here in the second.
I do like their music. I love our music back home, but doing a little take it easy right now, buddy.
You see my slow ride?
Yeah, I know. You know all these songs. You know every lyric. Inbounds pass to Hart. It's Hart, Turner. Still out there, too, is Whiting. Lanham is out there. She has the basketball. As you watch here on the TCA network, off the curl, they bring Hart out there. That was a nice switch. Maxfield picking her right up, shattering her wherever she goes right now. It's like a boxing one right now. That's what it is. Driving in. Here's a shot put up, no good. Mitch Wilkins screaming for a foul, doesn't get it. He's all over Thomas Sharon right in front of him down there. Gearing, ball knocked away. Stolen. Going the other way with the layup. It's there by Cantrell.
Cantrell now with 8 in this game. We just opened up, left the blind side open, got that pick.
Yep, sure did. Cantrell and Lanham both lead Gibson County with 8. Lady Lions have to protect this basketball. This Gibson County team really good, just like TCA, but really good in this arena too. Working with it. Here's a shot, 17-footer. Nope. Riley couldn't get it to go, and here comes out of there with it now is Gibson County's Hart. Hart hasn't scored, and yet they still lead by 8. Hart has now scored a 3.
Yep.
Remind me not to say that again. Her mom across the way, former All-State player here, and all of a sudden it's a 26-15 game.
Take it.
Trailing Maxfield. Right wing. Here's Lee. Lee 17-footer, shot at 18. Rebound Hart. Hart's one of those players she scares you, Stan. She can take a game over for 4 or 5 minutes. Has it front court. One of the best guards, not only in this area, but in the state. They were open for another 3. This time, in and out. Rebound, Lanham back up, yes.
Perfect position. She's got 10.
It's a 28-15 game. They've scored 7 in a row to open up this quarter, they being Gibson County. Good pass, Sanders to Gehring, puts it up, back rim, no. And the rebound's controlled by Gibson County. They want to run. Front court. Here's a little twirl move, and up, no good on the shot by Cantrell, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. And Matt's up off the bench, not real happy right now. May need a timeout.
Personal foul, number 5, Camden
Maxwell. Robertson's going to come in the game, excuse me.
Yeah, Maxwell's going to pick up her second.
She's the only TCA player that has 2 in the air. Good. This kid right here, you hear so much about Hart. She's a really steady player for them. She really handled that ball beautifully that time. Lee's going to get a rest. Riley comes out of the game as well. Sanders is back in. So it's Sanders, Gehring, Robertson, Nethery, and Vales.
Chia Kellner, as they make the free throw, Chia Kellner in the building was watching us on the way to the gym.
How about that? She can multitask, something you and I cannot do.
Brad can't do it either.
No, it's been a 9-point unanswered run here. And ball knocked away. Boy, TCA really struggling right now. Now it's going to be a jump ball as Turner sneaked in there, and the TCA fans wanted a foul, didn't get it. I didn't expect this. Did you, Stan?
No.
Vales with it. Still early, though, just in the second quarter. Still plenty of time. Vales will move in. Ball knocked away, gets it back to Robertson, to Sanders, to Vales. We really look out of sync right now.
We're not setting any screens.
Vales will move in. Vales puts it up. It's going to count, and a foul. Great move by Carden Bales.
Bales now with 7 in the ball game. She'll go to the line looking to add 1.
Look at Mitch Wilkins. He's not happy. Both hands up to his face. I like his shoes, though, Stan. You look good in those shoes. Look at those shoes. I like those.
No.
We can't get a shooting shirt. Maybe we can get a pair of shoes like that that says shooting on them. Free throw up by Bales. Good.
I got a better chance of, getting the.
She made the bucket. Yeah, that should be a free throw, a three-point play the conventional way. Yep. The bucket is good, then the free throw, yep. Well, that's a big play, 30-18. Some of the TCA fans down to my right were saying she made the shot.
Remember we were singing earlier about confusion?
Yeah, we'll send Judy Bales down there and get them. 30-18. Judy sold me the first house I ever bought in Trenton years ago. It sure did. 30-18, 522, 612 Church Street. You remember when I lived there?
Oh, yeah.
On the pick and roll, beautifully executed. What a play.
Senia Reeves with the bucket.
Yep. And boy, oh boy, what was that? That's just a tremendous pick and roll that time. Great pass by Cantrell. And now TCA throws it away. 32-18. It's like climbing uphill right now. We make a move, and then they come right back and answer with a dagger. Goad with it. Goad out to her teammate. Shot up by Reeves, no good. And coming out that rebound, long rebound was Sanders. Front court Bales. Great pass. Nethery lays it up in. That's a great catch by Nethery on a bullet-like pass and assist by Carden Bales.
Nethery now with 4, and that's what we got to do, get people out there quick before they get established on defense. That's how you get back in the ballgame quickly.
33, I'll make it 32-20. Hard to read these scoreboards. We documented that last time. 3-second count. Well, TCA screened 3, and they get Lanham. Jeff Haynes said, yep, you did it. Lee in the game.
You don't have that as Gibson County's first turnover?
Really? I'm a little surprised by that, but I trust your stats. You're like Dak Stat Stan. 32-20. Well, still in the ball game, Stan. Haven't played well, but right there within striking distance. Bales front court. Bales to Lee. Lee drives in. Great pass underneath Nethery. Another layup, yes.
Nethery with 6 in the ballgame. They're collapsing on Lee. Somebody's going to be open. Olivia, that good of a player. Sacrifice your own points, get it to the wide open person.
It was a 15-point game a moment ago. Now it's down to 10. 32-22. Lanham with it. Just got to protect the basketball. Now they go backdoor cut to Hart. Lanham, great pass. Hart layup, yes.
Yeah, the defense got there, but got there way too late. And the Hart with her 5th point of the night.
They really are playing well, Gibson County, running their plays. Lee drives in. Lee pushes up. Back rim, no. Rebound, Gehring back up. Yes! Great rebound. Offensive board by Amelia, and she lays it up and in. And Mitch Wilkins wants a timeout.
He wants a timeout with 3:38. It's 34-24. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Diamond aggressiveness gets you playing time. Aggressiveness while scoring buckets really does it for you. Kate Nethery off the bench this year. It wasn't that long ago. I was calling her middle school games. A member of the team last year, but a valued big contributor this season.
Well, something's happened in the last 2 or 3 possessions, too, Stan. Gibson County's press has thrown TCA out of sync all night. They've settled down, got the ball in the front court, and got easy shots. And, again, the way to beat a press is to attack it, and that's exactly what they've done lately.
Our transition game getting a little bit better. We're adapting to that transition. We got to be able to get the ball inbounds quicker. When we get the rebound, we can't sit there and look. You got to make something happen right off that rebound and get it pushing before they get set back into the press or on the defensive side.
Someone here at Gibson County has hacked into Stan's computer and stolen your playlist.
That's true.
No doubt about it.
Twisted Sister, baby.
34-24. Twisted Sister. Working with it now hard. How did they come up with some of these names through the years? Out front. TCA's defense much better right now as well. And watch that switching out there. Now as I say that, they bring, oh my goodness, they bring Cantrell off a roll, a pick, and she just hit her 3rd 3.
13 points, 3 of those on 3 bombs.
Boy, it's like one of those deals, again, as I said a moment ago. You fight hard, you get back within striking distance, and then they hit a dagger. Working with it now, Robertson on the left wing to Lee, out front to Nethery. Kate, much more confident looking tonight. Nethery has it, 17-footer, get in there. Nope, shot at 18. Lee, great rebound. Back up, yes, that's what you got to do, Stan. Go get those loose basketballs.
Yeah, she's got 6, reached back to get that one, and then was unopposed, just a little kiss off the glass.
6 in the game, 37-26.
Macy checking in.
Working with it now. Big hello to Macy, our good buddy.
Heard she had a big game at Sanford recently.
Yeah. Lanham underneath. Block!
Ooh.
Lee blocked that basketball. Outlet pass, Nethery came up with it. Here's Vales. It's a 3-on-2. Vales seeing that, take it right to the hoop. Yes!
Carden Vales, coast to coast.
Carden.
She's got 10, double digits.
Love what she did that time. Just took it right in at him. It's 37-28.
Diamond, it looked like when she got to the top, it looked like she put it in 5th gear.
Down to
that
single.
Last couple of steps.
Yeah, sure did. Boy, she just exploded, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
From about the free throw line in. 37-28, under 2 minutes now of the first half. See what TC can dial up here defensively. They go that pick and roll again to Lanham, and Lanham walks.
Whoa.
Good play there by Robertson, who switched over and got in her way. To say Mitch Wilkins doesn't like the call would be an understatement.
He may have a point.
I agree. If she's walked, it's because we ever so slightly pushed her a tad.
No, we didn't push her. We steered her in the right direction.
Right, 37-28. Backcourt, Vales. Vales across the timeline. Vales down to our left. Good pass. Gehring, the 3. Yes!
Wide open for the 3. Bob TCA getting back in this ballgame. It's a
down by 6.
Game.
37-31 after being down by 15. They were down 30-15. The other way, here's a long 3. Oh, my goodness. I think we might want to get out and guard Gold and Cantrell when they're shooting those 3s. But what's happened, though, Stan, what's opened that up is the play of Lanham in the paint. 40-31. There's a walk.
Riley should have took that shot from the corner.
Yep. But again, Stan, I go back. Lanham's early play, getting open in the paint, fighting for the basketball, has opened up the wings for them, hasn't it?
It does.
Hart taking those hands and rubbing on the bottom of the shoes. 40-31. TCA within 9. 1 minute left now in this first half. Jay Cashin, our producer tonight, our director, and our cameraman. He is just doing triple duty tonight. They do that double high post here, as you see, and they got Hart. Watch Hart come off that. They'll bring Hart off of it. She can't get it, though, because Vales has her tied up. Now Hart has it. That's a great matchup. Best defender TCA can throw at her, and their best offensive player. And remember, Hart's only scored 5 tonight.
Might be a reason.
Yep. 40-31. They run that double high post again. They're just trying to drain some clock here and get someone open for a quick shot in the paint or a quick wing shot, I would think. Lanham to Turner. Working out to Goad. Goad. Here's Hart. Vales knocks it away. Hart. And
that's an elbow.
Yeah, Lanham stuck out the elbow, the chicken wing. And boy, look at the Gibson County fans. They're not happy with that call at all.
Proper call.
Jeff Haynes going through his animated.
He was going to take flight there in a second, He was doing the Davies, he was doing this.
6.1 seconds. Vales front court. Carden. Left wing. Riley the 3. Yes!
Riley hit Drogo at the buzzer.
Drogo, what a big bucket that is. And after all of that, after TCA fighting all night long, down by double digits most of the night, they have pulled within 6 here at the break. 40-34. We'll take a quick break, and we're back after this with halftime stats, analysis, and more. This is the TCA Basketball Network.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community.
Let's connect.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
My parents said they'd buy me a car for college. This is perfect.
Well, this one isn't for sale, but I can tell you how to win it.
It's time for the 4th annual Lifeline car giveaway.
And Joe Mahan Ford is proud to donate a car again this year.
Get flood with Lifeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day for a chance to win a 2019 Ford EcoSport. Join Lifeline.
And Joe Mahan Ford and give blood this summer.
It's easy.
And you could save a life.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
One thing is for sure, folks. Diamond Dave McCullough is not going to do the Steve Beverly and lead the crowd in the YMCA at this ball game.
You have that absolutely correct, sir. We're going to let Jay do that. He's doing everything else. Let him do that as well. So, but
hey, TCA down.
Now, Beverly would already have them up on their feet.
Oh, yeah. And what the announcer from Kentucky, the preacher man?
The announcer from Kentucky?
The PA announcer for all those events with the YMCA at the NAI.
Oh, Mike Gillespie.
Mike Gillespie.
Yeah, sure.
TCA down 40-34 at the half. They were down 21-14 after one. It was Gibson County, 14 field goals, 7 from long range, 3 of 4 from charity, only 3 turnovers. For TCA, 12 field goals, 4 from long range, 6 of 7 from charity, and they had 5 turnovers. And with the individual scoring, here's Double D, Diamond Dave.
Thank you very much. Stand the man. Libby Gold has 10, 5 by Michael Hart. Riding is played, not scored. Reeves has 2. It is Cantrell with 13. She leads all scores in the game, 10 by Georgia Lanham. So Gibson County has 3 players in double figures, and they lead the game by 6, 40-34. They've led by as many as 15 at 30-15. TCA has never led in the game. At the end of one, it was 21-14. Here at the break, it's 40-34. Kate Nethery has played well. She has 6 for TCA. Gehring has 6. Card Bells has played really well. She has 10, 3 by Tori Robertson. Riley Hederago has 3, and Olivia Lee, I have her with 8. Will you double check that on the
6?
6, okay.
2 field goals, 2 of 2 from charity.
I didn't think I was right. I had some scribbling there. But that big 3 by Riley there at the buzzer keeps Gibson County right in this game, or TCA in the game with Gibson County, 40-34. And stand again, I go back. Lanham's play inside, opened it up. They hit the 3s. I thought TCA played a much obviously better second quarter after they went down 30-15. You know, some teams would have sort of said, okay, just not our night. This team really began to play well, and they're right in the game.
Well, we adjusted to their press a little bit. Their press is not – it's still bothering us to a bit, but it's not bothering us as much. We've also adjusted some to their defense when we're in the front, when we're in a half-court offense and we're able to get the ball rotating around. We're doing a quicker job of finding the open person. We're able now to spread the ball out. Remember, first quarter, that Cardin Vale's lab would not have happened where she put in another gear and drove down the right side of the key. They were collapsing in on that first quarter. They're not doing that now, and it's because of our spreading the ball around, the way we're making our passes, and they're having to extend their defense some, and it's creating those angles that we need.
Well, and I mentioned 2 or 3 times the best way to beat a press is to attack it. That's what they did. And then the other thing, Stan, a press does to you, even when you beat the press, it hurries you up. You're still in a hurry when you get in the front court. I thought TCA did a much better job in the second quarter slowing down when they had to.
Gibson County definitely was trying to up-tempo the ball game. And in the first quarter, they did a great job of that, using their height advantage. They're pretty much, with the exception of maybe Olivia, they're bigger than us at every other position on the court. They're bigger than us 4 of the 5 positions on the court. So, and they were able to use that to their advantage, especially early, on those plays with Lanham in low and such like that. But we've done a better job adjusting it, and if we can ever challenge them on the wings a little bit better, this game's going to take a turn.
Yeah, don't forget, folks, that high school basketball is being brought to you by Worthy Road Studios and BallGame Blitz on the TCA Facebook page tonight. Other high schools that Paul Schultz in the game cover on the BallGame Blitz: Jackson Christian, USJ, and Peabody. Those ball games broadcast to the high school's Facebook page. They also broadcast all Union University home games for volleyball, basketball, soccer, softball, baseball. And all of the BallGame Blitz are archived on the Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel as well.
And one of the great sponsors of TCA basketball this year, the fine folks at Carlock Automotive. Let's hear a message from them after this.
serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Summerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
"27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference."
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Diamond Dave, I believe somebody down at the press row table found my old plastic cassette tape recording of music.
There's no doubt in my mind. I said someone had either done that or hacked your computer. By the way, I just went down and spoke to Larry and Judy Vales. They tell me that Reggie Smith, one of our biggest supporters, is tuned in tonight. Big hello to Reggie.
A great American.
One of the greatest people you'll ever meet in your life.
Yep.
Well, Stan, 40-34, 6-point game, down by 15, back within 6 at halftime. What does TCA have to do to keep this momentum and pull this thing out on the road tonight at Gibson County?
Well, it's going to be Gibson County ball to start the second half, first of all. A nice big defensive stand on the first possession to establish yourself early as we get on this crazy train of a second half of basketball here in Dyer at Tennessee.
Turner, Hart, same guys that started for both teams. It's going to be Gold, Hart, Cantrell, Lanham, and Turner against Gary, Maxfield, Vales, Sanders, and Lee. Gibson County in the white uniforms.
Real big.
I'm sorry?
Your eyes got real big.
Oh, yeah, that woke me up. Down low, Lanham up. No, great defense by Lee. Now saves the ball from going out of bounds, but it goes to Gibson County. They retain control. Hart with it against Vales. That's a great, great matchup. We mentioned that first half. Trying to stay in front of her. Hart, outstanding ball handler. Out to go. The open shot up. No. And the rebound's controlled by TCA on the run out. Lee, a bunny the other way, wide open. Yes!
Can you say snowbird there?
And can you say within 4?
Yep.
40-36.
Now, what I want you to do on this trip back up, watch the point guard here and watch the elbow action against that she's using on Carden.
Working
when they
with
drive.
it. Right wing. It's Cantrell over there with it. They go out to Turner between the circles, inside to Lanham. Lanham has to get out of the paint. Barely beat the 3-second count. Turner with it. Boy, TCA's defense is great right now. Outstanding. Here's Goad with it. Go between the circles, guarded by Sanders. Goad moves in. Maxfield did a good job sliding over to help her there, as you see. They try to go back door, but that's cut off. Now here's the bad pass. Maxfield steals that basketball. And now they get double dribble on Maxfield. I didn't see that. But, boy, that was great defense by Maxfield and Sanders. You know, what forced the bad pass was Sanders' pressure on the ball.
And what you see is you're seeing Gibson County with a look in their eyes like we had at the beginning of the first quarter.
Absolutely. Great analysis. That's why you're paid the big bucks, buddy. Working out here now with it is Goad. Goad drives in. Goad, great pass. Lanham wide open and got it.
Can you say thread the needle for your dozenth point of the night?
They really passed the ball beautifully. Bales was bumped in the backcourt, no call. Carden the other way, and that's a 4-on-2. Bales, great pass underneath the lead, blocked by Hart, and the ball out of bounds. TCA would retain control.
And again, usually when you come from the backside block, you're going to get the call, usually.
42-36, 6-point game. Bales trying to get it in, gets it into Sanders, out to Maxfield. Camden, to my memory, has only shot the ball one time all night. Now they get
away from the play. Nope.
3 seconds.
Second consecutive turnover by TCA. That's 7 in the game. Both teams, TCA with 7 turnovers in the game, and Gibson County only with 4 in this contest.
42-36. I see George Lanham's dad sitting over there about 3 rows up. Working with it. Hart, a rimmer from 17. They fight for the rebound. Bales comes out of there with it. Bales out to Lee. Lee front court pass to Maxfield. It's a 3-on-2. Maxfield now holds up, though. They work out to Bales. Carden's 3 is on his way. In, out, no. Good rebound by Gehring. Gehring, a little left-hander from about 5 feet. Yes.
Gehring now with 8 in the ball game. And the tide continuing to turn a little bit.
42-38.
Down
Back to a 4-point game again. 5:42. Boy, Bales almost took that ball away. Now they're going to get a foul on Bales. She saw the ball out in front of her, and like Stan when he sees a plate of food, she went right at it.
Yeah.
And got there a little late.
Yeah, went for that rib a little too late.
You talked about those juicy hot dogs earlier.
Yeah.
Where'd you see you got those?
Those were at Savannah Christian a couple of weeks
okay.
ago. And they were good.
Perks of being a broadcaster.
No, I paid for it.
Oh, okay. Turner, not like we did at Greenfield.
Yeah, unlike at Greenfield, I actually had a dollar bill in my hand.
Justin Miller was going to have to help us out. Working with it.
He wasn't going to have to.
Hart,
he did.
Hart, about a 17-footer, moves in, stops, pops, back rim, no. They fight for the rebound, gets her own rebound. Hart moves back up again, no. Hack foul, she'll shoot 2. Speaking of the Millers, Stan, I have to do this, and I know you and Jay will understand. They lost their little dog this past week.
Oh, I did not.
And yeah, they're our little furry friends are like family members to all of us. So our thoughts and prayers with Lee and Justin and the gang. It was Cooper's dog. And
Sanders
Hart
with the foul.
missed the free throw. Not been on top of her game tonight offensively, has she?
No, I've looked at her jump shot a couple times. She's missed
them
both
both.
ends of the 1-1.
Christy Dunn's tuned in tonight. She and Sean Stevenson over at Gleason. 42-38. 4-point game. TCA's come from 15 down to be down just before. Here's the pass. It goes off the back of Lee, who didn't expect it. The other way on the run out is Cantrell. Cantrell up, bank shot, yes. Cantrell leads all scorers with 15, Stan.
Yeah, we cannot give them the freebies, though.
No, that tournament really killed you there. 44-38. The other way, Maxfield, high arc, no. Rebound, Lee back up, no, but she's fouling, she'll shoot 2. And Lanham is the guilty culprit.
Should be her second, Dave.
That's what I have her with.
Time and scoring does concur then.
Lee tonight, 2 of 2 from there, 81%er. And Jeff Haynes will toss her the basketball and a chance to pull TCA back within 4 again. 44-38. Free throw up, good.
She's now 3 for 3 with 3 field goals on top of that for 9 points.
Tori comes in the game. Tori Robertson in the game. Anna Sanders comes out. Anna played well. Coach Coble talking to her down there to the right. Lee again. The twine barely moves. 44-40. 4-point game with 4:40. Now the game has turned into what we thought it would be, a tight one and a good one. Goad with it. Looks inside to Lanham. Lanham moves in, throws one up off the glass. No good. Bales may have fouled and got away with it. Then I think they fouled her. Boy, they're letting them play now. Here's Gary the other way. Gary moves in. A little left-handed slingshot up there. No good. And the rebound's controlled by Gibson County. They go the other way to go. Missed an opportunity there, didn't we, Stan?
Yeah.
They go
Good job
underneath,
on
bad
transition
pass.
steal.
That was a great ball pressure by Vales, forced that bad pass. Lee picks it off. Olivia moves in. 14-footer high. Yes!
Olivia Lee, 6'8", 12 points in the game.
This is as close as it's been since it was 2-0. It's 44-42, and all the momentum right now in the black-clad uniforms of TCA out of Jackson, Tennessee.
And remember, they were at the point of we thought they were getting ready to put the final thing of dirt on the pile.
It was
earlier.
30-15 at one time. Early second quarter.
Pretty.
44-42, and
Good
defense has
switch.
been a big part of it. Boy, the defense has been just great. Hart retrieves the bad pass out of the GCHS logo. The Columbia blue out there. Here's the Turner. Turner moves in. Turner puts up no foul. And it's either going to be Robertson or Lee. Let's wait and see.
Probably going to get Olivia for that one. And
it is. Her second. And to the line is Turner.
No relation to Tina.
I don't think so. Maya. You never know. She could be. 44-42. Every shot down pretty big. Free throw up. Missed it. That's 3 free throws in a row they've missed. They being Gibson County. Here's Nethery in the game who's played well. Maxwell comes out.
Now that foul just became a good foul now.
I'll tell you one thing, too. Camden's defense has really been outstanding. And the timeout.
We'll take a timeout with TCA calling it. 3:26 to go. TCA going to take one up. 44-43. We're back after this.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Diamond Day, when we come back, Gibson County will be at the free throw line shooting one. And a name we're watching that I have not seen before, Carissa F. Long checking in, along with the coach, Blake Butler.
All right. Big hello to Blake and Carissa. Well, 44-42, 3:26 remaining in the third quarter in a game that looked like Gibson County had pretty well going to put the pins to TCA. But credit the Lions, coaching staff. See Frank down there, Frank Clampett.
Mr. Stats.
Ansley Ross and Rod Parker, the snake down there. Hands that clipboard to Ansley. And to the line again will be Turner. She missed the first. Gibson County's missed 3 consecutive free throws. See if we can get number 4 out of them here. Turner again will cock it up there and just shot puts it up there. Not close. Back rim, and Gehring comes out of there with it. So 4 straight free throws missed. And now in the backcourt, we get a foul on Micah Hart.
Hart picks up her. That was her first. No, that's her second. That would be the one that I missed from earlier.
That's her second.
Yep.
Found it.
A 1-2-2 full-court press by GC. TCA in the backcourt. Gehring with it. Did a good job just waiting to let Vales get open. Carden attacks. Almost turned it over. Backdoor pass. Robertson had it and lost it out of bounds. Not a great pass by Carden. Should be the first to tell you that.
Turnover on TCA. What all set that up was the defensive play there by Georgia Lamb. Just a little step slide over, and that just messed up what was going to be a perfect layup.
I agree with you. Well,
thank you.
It will be Gibson County's ball. 3:08 left in the third. More people have come into the arena after the slow arriving crowd that tip off.
And notice we backed off of our press, setting up our defense as well, so we're a little bit better prepared.
Well, they have Gibson County right where they want them, I think, as far as the pressure they put them on in the half court. Now Gehring is all over Hart wherever she goes. Again, looks like a box and one. Working with it. Go drives in. Go blocked by Lee. Just took it out of midair. Lee comes this way. Lee will move in. Lee will drive in with the left hand up off the glass. Oh, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. And a chance for TCA to tie the game.
Turner's going to pick up her first personal foul of the game, and the natives are not happy directly across from me.
They're not happy at all right now. And to the line will be
well, a chance to tie the game here.
Turner picked it up. Sure can. We have not had a tie in this game. Up. Yes, we're about to. If she knocks this free throw, and boy, Lee putting TCA on her back, scoring right now. 7 in the quarter, 13 in the game.
Well, that's what Miss Basketballs do.
Yep, no doubt about it. And she'll try to tie the game right here with 2:40 left in the third. Up, good, and we're tied at 44. First tie of this basketball game.
To go along with only one lead change, the very first bucket of the game. So let's see if we can get another defensive stomp here and get the lead.
Here's across the timeline, Hart. You would think that's what they want the ball in the hands right now of Hart, wouldn't you? They work it out here to Lanham. Ball knocked away, and Gehring steals that basketball. TCA read that beautifully. Gehring will move in. Puts it up. No, foul, and she'll shoot 2. And now, for the first time tonight, TCA can take the lead.
TCA, it was Gehring there going for the lip, got fouled and said, we'd like to see him, maybe she could just stop doing a little pull-up with the kiss off the glass or the help side. But, hey, I've got confidence she's going to drain 2.
And to the line will be Gehring. Free throw up. Good. Where Gibson County's missing their free throws, TCA's taking the lead because they've hit theirs. Not good news for Micah Hart's big sister, Madison. Fourth quarter, Bethel trails Lindsey Wilson 60-45.
Ruh-roh.
And now here's the free throw by Gehring. Good. And the Lions have come from 15 down to lead by 2 with 2:14 left here in this third stanza. How about this comeback? And now we have 5-second count on Micah Hart. Well, I'm telling you, Stan, TCA's defense has just got them in a tizzy right now, doesn't it?
I was just getting ready to say, now we're about to see Gibson County play from behind for the first time. Let's see how they react. They turn the ball over.
Great job by Olivia that time telling her teammate and cousin, Amelia, what to do with that basketball. Gehring in the paint. Can't shoot. A double. Lost the handle. Picked it up. Proper call.
That's turnover number 10 for the Lions tonight.
But remember, they had 4 or 5 in that first few minutes of the ball game. Remember?
Yeah.
Yep. Didn't they?
Yeah, both teams. You got Gibson County with only 4-7 and TCA with only 10 in the game. That's not bad.
Hart to Lanham. Turner's in the paint this time. Now they brought Lanham out away from the bucket. I'm not sure why. Maybe because TCA's defense has forced them to do that. Turner with it. Turner into Lanham. Lanham out to go. 3 on its way. In and out. Where those things were going in. What a rebound by Lee. Outstanding rebound. Now TCA wants to run. It's a 3-on-3. Lee, 15-footer, high arc. No, it came out. Tough break. Gehring with a rebound. Amelia turns, fires, back rim, no. Rebound, they fight for it, and Gibson County has it. Lanham came down with it. Boy, 2 misses there. You love to have them, but great effort by TCA.
Had 2 great looks. Got to convert.
Vale's about to come back in the game with a little over a minute left. 1:05. 46-44. TCA leads by 2. Working with it. Left wing go. They want to go inside to Lanham. Not there. TCA's zone has just got him in a knock. And now it's bad pass. Lee comes up with it. Lee in the front court. Lee moves in. Lee, little stutter dribble. Moves in, wheels and deals. Puts it up with a left hand. No. Rebound, they fight for it. Lee on the deflection comes up with it.
Hammered.
Foul, no call. Lee will put it up again. This time blocked. Oh, my goodness.
Mercy.
Man, I thought Lee was bombed on that first attempt.
Mama's not happy.
Nope. 46-44. 30 seconds left here. TCA's really taking it to him here in this third stanza. Hart with it right wing. They've got Hart where she's just not even looking at the bucket right now. Knock on wood when I say that. Out to Go. Go would drive in. Go, great pass. Lanham layup, tie game.
Yeah, smooth play there. Lanham now with 14. Our third tie of the game now.
46-46. 9 seconds. Front court, Maxfield. Maxfield almost walked. May have. Gehring with it. Gehring. Riley, the 3. No, this time. Bodies on the floor. We're at the end of 3. Well, after being down by 6 at the break, 15 in the second quarter one time, we go to the final 8 of regulation anyway. Your score, Gibson County 46, our Lions 46. Stay with us on the BallGame Blitz on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page. This is TCA Basketball.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, We make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back. 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Wait a minute, something wrong with that clock? There we go. There we go. I thought something was wrong. They tried to turn this into a JV game real quick. Look at 8 minutes to go as we in the fourth quarter. It is tied at 46. I've been told a Jenny Turner, a Gibson County fan, check in, a relative of Mr. Brailsford.
Yep, we appreciate that. And we'll see John's nephew playing in the nightcap. Vales, Sanders, Nethery, Lee, and Maxville. So Gehring getting a rest right now. Here's Maxville. Good pass out to Nethery. Nethery comes up with it. A little high on the pass after, in retrospect. Sanders between the circles. And now bad pass. Sanders throws it away. And now a good foul by Sanders in the backcourt because they were about to have Hart on a run out with a layup. One thing, a factor in that third stanza, Gibson County was 0 of 4 from the free throw line. TCA was 6 of 6.
The difference.
Yep.
As we outscored them 12-6 in the quarter.
Hart with it between the circles. We didn't actually light it up, you said during the break, and I agree with you, Stan, but boy, the defense, some of the best defense I've seen TCA play this year.
Much better job.
They go underneath, great pass. Turner lays it up. Great pass by Lanham. They brought Lanham out. She finds Turner down low, and Turner lays it up and in.
Our third lead change.
48-46, TCA in trouble in the backcourt. Got to hurry, and now Maxville walks.
So after TCA played so well in the quarter, a little bit of a destruction going on, and Amelia Gehring coming back into the game quickly.
Nethery's got to come out. 48-46, 7:17 left in this white knuckler here tonight at Gibson County. Working with it. You know, your knuckles turn white and it's cold. Here's Goad with it out to Lanham. Just lay off Lanham. Just stay 3 or 4 feet off her unless you're doing pressure like Sanders and not allow her to go inside with the pass. Hart bumped by Gehring. Probably fouled, no call. Goad with it out to Turner. Now TCA again turns up the heat. As I say that, they break open with Goad up. No. Rebound is controlled by TCA. Vales with it. Card in front court to Sanders, right wing. Sanders to the trailing Lee. Lee will drive in. Lee will slice in, put it up, and missed it. Tough break. And now we get Lee on the rebound. We got a foul. Boy, Lee is just absolutely trying to take the game over at times, and I don't blame her in that paint.
Here's what we got to do, though. When Lee's going for that layup like that, we had 2 girls out on the wings. Nobody came in for the backside rebound or take a pass for a layup.
Lee's lined up thinking she's going to shoot free throws. They say the foul occurred on the floor.
Well,
Turner picks it up. That's her second, by the way.
I will tell you, that's the mark of a great player.
Trying
See
to
if you
draw
can
the
get one to slip by him.
Exactly right. It is 48-46. Bayless gets it in. Out here now to Gehring. Gehring sets up Maxville. Here's the 3. Nope. And it hits the top of the backboard. Didn't hit the wire support up there, though. So it's a free ball, and Hart comes out of there with it. See if TCA can ring up, and they do. I was going to say ring up another bit of defense, and Lee just stepped in and stole that basketball. In trouble, but Maxville goes to an open space and helps her. Sanders to the trailing Gehring. Gehring up. No foul, and she's going to shoot 2. And I tell you what, Amelia Gehring has been a big part of this comeback as well, Stan.
She's played strong. Not only with her scoring, but her defense, and then just sheer effort overall. She's turned her game up a notch tonight.
This group of seniors, Stan, can lead TCA as the all-time winningest class in TCA basketball history. Gehring up, and they don't go quietly in any game, do they?
No, she's just here, 4th free throw in a row.
Yep, she has now 11. Ties the game at 48. In the game, riding. And going out will be Goad. Cantrell going out.
Yeah, Riding didn't score in the first half.
Yeah, Coach Wilkins trying to get, I would think, Cantrell's legs up under her a little bit. Working out here. Here's a long shot. Open, the 3 there. You got to know where Goad is. That's her 4th 3. She has 13 in the game.
Did you notice that little bit of weird kick with her feet when she shoots?
Yeah, 51-48. Goad has really lit TCA up. She ain't canceled. Sanders, a 3 to tie the game. Back rim, no. Good block out by Lanham. Outstanding play. Gibson County now with a 3-point lead. Here's the pass in the front court. Knocked away. Coach Wilkins wanted a foul. Didn't get it.
That was all ball.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Vales a layup the other way. Yes! Carden Vales.
Carden Vales with the bucket. Mitch Wilkins with a timeout. 5:24 to go. It is, I can't see the scoreboard.
It is 51 to 50. Yep.
We're going to take a timeout. We're back after this.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Diamond, two of the better teams in southern or in western Tennessee getting it on tonight. Who is going to have the pressure bother them the most?
Yeah, well, right now, the 1-point game, anyone's game, 5:24, you got to be proud. Even if they lose this game, you really got to be proud of TCA down by 15 on the road to one of the best teams in the state. The 1-point game right now, and now they'll set up shop. Gary's going to pressure the ball a little bit. They'll have to bring Goad back. She helps out, and Turner flips it into her. Well, here we go, folks. 5 and change left of the game. 1-point game. TCA again, as you watch, back in that zone. And they have this time Goad being guarded tightly. They want to get the ball to Hart. Vale's doing a great job denying Hart the basketball. Now watch Vale's right in her face as you watch the game, folks. Look at Vales just going wherever she is. Here's a brick.
Yeah.
Put up that time, and that's not the shot I think Mitch wanted there.
Yeah, you look. She was very hesitant. The young lady was very hesitant
when
she shot it.
Vales the 3. Up, back rim, no. Boy, look, going to the left. Lee comes down the rebound. We got a foul. Now jump ball, they say.
There was a body laying on the floor.
Neither group of fans are happy about this. The Snake's up off the bench. Coach Coble is up off the bench. They gave Matt a new name tonight, Cobble.
You got to give the player room to land.
Yeah, they did.
You're not undercut. That's a foul.
Yep.
Yeah, Coach Cobble.
Well, 51 to 50. How big will that play be? Every play is pretty big right now. 4:40 left in the game, in regulation anyway. My goodness, shades of years past when you come in here and see a 1-point game. Working with it now, Hart. Hart hasn't had a spectacular night tonight, but she's the kind of gal that can really just dominate a game at any minute. She dribbles away from pressure. Pushes off on the right wing to go. The 3 set her up beautifully, but she missed it. And Vale's great hustle.
Ball.
The ball knocked away. Lee comes up with it. Carden Vale's made that play.
Go, go, go.
Here's Gehring with it. Gehring in the front court. Gehring bump, no call. Gehring will move in, takes it up in, and hits the bottom of the bucket, and we've got a foul. We've got Vales
blood
down to our left, and the TCA fans aren't happy at all, and Carden's got some blood on the face.
She's getting mugged.
Well, she and the Gibson County guy were both diving for the ball, and Carden is going back to the locker room.
Well,
Carden's dad going back to check on her. We didn't see it because she was blocked. The bench blocked our vision here as they both dove for the ball, and Carden took the brunt of it as there's mom going back there as well.
Now let's see if they administer
Blood's
this
on the floor, too. I think they kind of get the blood up.
No towels.
So play will be stopped here momentarily. Ansley's going to go back and check on Carden as well.
Yeah, send Ansley back. And we're about to get a tee here.
Yep.
We're getting ready to get a tee.
It's
we need the administrator of the score stable, please.
We'll take a break. We're back after this. Stay with us. 51 to 50, 4:07 left in the game. Back after this on the TCA Basketball Network.
He's getting ejected.
Lifestyle Vision, located at Thompson Farms, offers patient-centered comprehensive eye exams. Select your new look with our latest styles from exclusive brands. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions.
Diamond, we're back. It's been an interesting timeout, and it's Gibson County basketball.
Well, cooler heads prevail. It's 51-50, and our thoughts and prayers with Cardin Vales right now. It took a nasty blow, I guess, when she hit the floor. The players were diving for the basketball. Cardin's back in the locker room being attended to by the trainers. Here's the ball knocked away, but coming up with it now will be Cantrell. Cantrell moves in. It's been a really rugged ball game. Sets to the salve. Here's a shot up by Lanham. No good. Missed a wide open little bunny. Now Lee's fouled in the backcourt, no call. Yeah. Mitch Wilkins thought his player was fouled. They really got to get control of this thing real quick.
Both sides may have had an argument in that play.
Gearing with it, out to Maxwell, almost walked. Camden puts it on the floor, looking for help. Over to Sanders, they go underneath the Lee, bad pass. Threw it over her outstretched arms, and the Lady Pioneers have the ball. Cantrell the other way. Cantrell leans in, layup, didn't cut her off, Stan.
She's got 17 in the game.
Got to know where that ball is, and timeout. Gibson County calls the timeout.
53-50 with 3:14 to go, a full timeout. We're going to jump into a timeout right after this.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
One of the most respected names in service in West Tennessee, the fine folks at Arrington Funeral Home, one of the sponsors of TCA Athletics this season on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz TV productions of TCA Athletics. And appreciate you joining us. 53-50, 3:14. It's been a chippy second half, might be the best way to describe things.
Yeah, when the game started in the first quarter, it was an 8-1, 18-7, 21-15 game at the end of one. It didn't look anything like the chippiness that has set in, if there's such a word. But it would be TCA now down by 3 with 3:14 left in the game. They'll inbound the ball against full court pressure. Gehring backcourt. Gehring almost double dribble. Here's Lee dissecting her way through traffic. Gibson County does a really good job converging with 3 people where that ball might be in the open court. Working out to Lee. Big possession, obviously. 3-point game. Lee with it right of the key. Sanders cuts through. They can't find her. They spring out Tori Robertson, who replaced Vales, by the way. Maxwell with it to Lee. Lee, left wing. Lee, a swing over here to Amelia. She has it. Gehring out to Maxwell. 3 to tie the game. It's in the air. Yes!
Wow! I mean, she hasn't hit all night long, but boy, did we need that one. Another tie.
That's the mark of a seasoned team right there, and seniors working with each other.
5th tie of the game.
All right. Here's Lanham with it. Sanders really, she and Maxwell has really been steady defensively. Look at Maxwell. Great job there, switching over on Goad, and now we get a bumping foul on Maxwell.
Camden is going to pick up, let's see.
Should
be her third, yeah.
Yep.
Camden, Maxwell, that's her third. Team 5th.
5th team foul, so one more to give. We don't play defense on the inbounds pass, and they're missing a wide open shot is Goad. She hadn't missed one hardly all night.
No.
Robertson, front court to Lee. Lee moves in.
Look at the wing.
Look at the intensity in Goad's eyes there. She fouls, and now, didn't get away with that.
foul is
That's number 7, too, so it's going to be Lee shooting 1+1.
What's on
Gold, wasn't it?
No, it's Cantrell.
Cantrell?
Her second.
Well, Lee to the line. Olivia tonight been there 6 times, hit all 6. The 81%er in the air, rocks and comes out. Tough break, but Garen with a nice rebound. TCA retains control. A big miss, but a big rebound helping Cuz out. 53 all. We're tied under 2 minutes. Maxfield will give it out to Lee. Turner on her. Lee turns, can't shoot. Out to Gehring, over to Robertson. They go to Maxfield. Out to Lee. Down to 1:40. Mom says do something. Lee now to Sanders. Open 3 on its way. Anna, no. Rebound, they fight for it over the back. Gehring, proper call.
Tell you, Diamond with Vales. As Vales coming out of the locker room, that's just going back in.
That's number 6, so no free throws.
If I'm Matthew Gehring, some people are going to say I'm crazy, but I'm rolling the dice, and as long as Vales is in there, putting Riley Hidrogo in the game. Decent ball handler, good three-point shooter.
53 all, we're tied. With 1:20 left here, between the circles is Goad. Goad out to Cantrell. They have Hart behind Turner. They run the double high stack here. Double high post. Working with it now will be Goad or Cantrell. Out to Goad.
Something you need to look at here.
Oh, my goodness. So sorry. I hope she's all right. Carden has suffered a cut above her left eye. And that might require stitches.
Yeah.
Working with it now will be Goad, now with 50 seconds left in the game.
That one's not going to get repaired before the night's out.
No. Here's Goad with it. She's a tough cookie, as I say that.
They're going to go for one shot.
Yeah, they are. Down to 39 seconds. Now they break open. There's a shot up, and it's going to go in. But the bucket, the foul's going to occur on the floor before the shot. Thomas Sheridan with the call. That's a proper call.
Yeah, Wilkins is trying.
He's not going to get that. No, not even close. He's laughing because he knows. And here's Vales back out. Carden is going to come back with that left eye patched, it looks like. And Vales is going to come back to the game. We'll credit her. How about that? To the line will be Cantrell.
Timeout on the floor.
2 of 2 there tonight. Let's keep it here, Stan. I think we're caught up. Vales is back out there, and she's going to give it a go. And, boy, that looked like a nasty cut above the eye, but she says, I'm tough. Mr. Davis says I'm tough. And she's going to come back out there with a little bandage over it.
She borrowed a line from the former governor of Minnesota, Jesse the Body Ventura, when he said in the Terminator, I ain't got time to bleed.
I was hoping you'd work Jesse the Body Ventura in sometime tonight.
She don't have time to bleed. We got basketball to play.
Jay and I were talking on the phone on the way up here, and I said, you think he'll work Jesse Ventura in tonight?
Is it the truth or not? She don't have time to bleed.
Jesse the Body Ventura. Well, 53-53. I don't know that Carden would be enamored with comparing her to Jesse the Body Ventura. But, all right, Stan, big free throws coming now for Cantrell. She's been there tonight. She has 17. She's been there. She's 2 of 2 tonight.
Yeah, but remember, they have not – well, I tell you what, though, Gibson County's really not been to the line a whole lot tonight.
1+1.
2, 4. They've only been to the line 7 times. They're 3 of 7 from the line tonight.
We're tied at 53 with 36 seconds left.
And that's not Gibson County-like.
No, it's not. Cantrell up. No, missed it. And Lee had that rebound on her hands, but now Gehring comes up with it.
She was fouled.
Well, she sure was, over the back. Now, let's see if TCA calls a timeout and goes for the last shot. Lee in trouble. Dribbling out there. Works out to Maxfield. Camden did a great job going out to get that. Sanders with it. Every pass now very important. Vales is in the game. Lee with it. Down to 16, down to 15, down to 14, down to 13. Gehring with it, right wing. Vales sets the pick for Lee. Can't use it. They go inside to Lee. Bad pass, stolen. Goad comes up with it. And now a foul in the backcourt on Gehring with 5.6. 1+1 walking the other way will be Gibson County, and the turnover really hurts you there. Well, this time it's going to be Goad to the line. 1 of 2 there tonight. Still time with 5.6, but you got to get in the front court. And now Matthew Coble calls a full timeout trying to ice the shooter, which will be Goad. Let's take just a quick break. A 30. We're back after this. Stay with us. This is the TCA Basketball Network.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle And at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Say, here's your cut. Well, Diamond, we're offensive geniuses here, apparently. We know the game plan. We knew what we would have called.
I don't think when they mention the name Gerard and McCulley, genius is anywhere in the area. But, well, here we go with go to the line. Gibson County has struggled there tonight, and I'll tell you this. As good as Cantrell's been tonight, she looked very uncomfortable there a moment ago. Let's see how Goad looks here.
Well, you know who the geniuses were, don't you?
Who's that?
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, we're tied at 53. We've been on 53 for a while. And to the line will be Goad. Still time, 5.6, even if she hits one or two. Free throw up. It rims, it comes out, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it goes off this time.
Hey.
Cantrell. And TCA's going to have the ball with 4.5, still tied at 53.
You know what, Dave? You could have legitimately called Cantrell for the foul with the backhanded swipe.
I don't know that I've ever seen a Gibson County team shoot free throws so poorly. Inbounds pass to Lee. Down to 3, down to 2. Lee across the timeline will have to throw one up.
And then one!
And Fan thought there might have been some contact there. We're going to go to overtime. Free basketball tonight. We're tied at 53. Perfect. We're back after this. 1 minute message. Stay with us. This is the TCA Basketball Network.
That should have been 3 shots.
Your life.
Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
I've got them 3 of 8 after 3. Well, welcome back, everybody. We were just lamenting a little bit the poor free throw shooting by Gibson County. Stand officially, I have Gibson County 3 of 12 in the line. We go to the 4-minute overtime, the first overtime anyway, and we're tied at 53.
Yeah, one thing for sure, it's a tie at 53. It's an Eminence front, and it's going to be a put-on tonight.
Well, let's see who comes out. Gehring, Lee, Maxfield, Sanders, and Dales patch it all. Tori Robertson's going to come in the game. Let's see who she's going to get. They're going to let her have, she's going to have to wait. It is Turner, Goad, Lanham, and now TCA has the ball momentarily, but Maxfield can't come up with it. Had a hand on it. It is Hart with the basketball, Lanham, Turner, Cantrell, and Goad. So both teams go back to the guys that's been started. That's a bad pass, but Lanham right place, right time, missed the layup. And boy, I thought Lee was fouled that time. Not trying to home it up, but boy, oh boy. Here's Lee in the front court. They're letting them play both ways. Here's Maxwell driving in, nothing there, out to Bales. We played 30 seconds of the OT, tied at 53. There's some nail biting going on with the parents here. Sanders with it. Well, they got their money's worth. I'm not sure what they charge to get in these games anymore, but it might be $7. Going to charge everybody 3 more when they go out. Gehring with it. Lee, 17-footer, got it.
Oh, silky smooth.
Well, you call Macy money. That's money right there, buddy.
And our 5th lead change of the night.
So if my sister can do it, I can too. Olivia nailed that thing. It was nothing but the bottom of the sack, 55-53. Here's Turner with it. Turner, really good role player for them. Bad pass, knocked away. Maxfield with a steal. Camden the other way. Maxwell will drive in. Max for the layup. Missed it. Rebound, though. Gehring back up. It hits the glass and is wedged between the glass and.
Should be our ball.
Yep. The glass and the bucket.
Possession arrow favors us.
It should be.
It's our
TCA's ball. Yeah. It is. Yep.
Jump ball was won by them.
Yep. Coach Wilkins is saying they had possession. We took it away from them. I don't think Nashville ever had possession when this started, when the overtime started. Well, he's pleading with the Columbia blue tie on and all, but to no avail. Maxfield will come out of the game. In for her will be Tori Robertson.
Haynes made the proper call.
Yeah, I think it was too. Sanders with it. Officiating is not easy.
No.
Vales with it, deep left. Credit Carden Vales out there, cut eye and all. Most kids wouldn't even attempt to go back out there. He'll have a headache later tonight. Sanders with it. Sanders to Lee. Lee drives in. Lee, step back, 17-footer. Yes!
Same spot, 2 shots in a row.
This is TCA's biggest lead, 57-53.
You know, Carden Vales is Savannah Sealy tough.
No doubt. Boy,
I think that's a great
Savannah.
analogy.
Savannah played with a bad back.
Oh.
And now here's the foul. It's going to be an offensive foul.
Wow.
Well, it looked like the Gibson County kid hit the floor, Goad, but I think he just motioned the wrong way. That's what he did. He motioned TCA's ball, but it's actually 1+1. It's on Vales, her third. Carden said, if you're going to hit me, I'm going to get my chops in.
Yeah, next foul there in the double bonus.
Goad, 1+1. Free throw up, got it. First free throw they've hit in a while. They being Gibson County. They're 4 of 13 now. And it is 57-54.
That's their first free throw of the second half. Made.
Again, Goad got them both. Credit her. She has 15 in the game. 2-point game. Gibson County comes with a 2-2-1 full-court press. Maxfield front court, 57-55 to Vales. Every pass now sort of tantalizing and teasing the crowd a little bit. Lee goes back door. Out to Gehring. Open three on his way. Nope. And the rebound is controlled by Lanham.
Olivia did a great job and just backed away and conceded that.
Did not get a foul there over the back. Hart, who's only scored 5 points tonight. Right baseline jumper, no. And Maxfield and Gehring both in the area, and let's see who they get.
Gehring thinks it's on her. And
well, Hart's the best free throw shooter they can put up there. She'll not miss. Probably will tie the game with these two, although she did miss 2 earlier.
That's Amelia's 4th.
Hart to shoot 2, a chance to tie the game. Hart in the air, got it. She'll try again.
It's on her 6th point of the night.
Yep. You told me that tonight we played 32 minutes plus about 2.5 more, and she only had 6. I'd have said Gibson County was, or TCA was winning in a round. Free throw this time, no good. It hung on the rim, long enough for Lee to go up and get it to Vales. Vales backcourt. They double team her back there. Vales in some trouble. Bad pass thrown away. Coming out there with it, Hart. Hart to Goad. Goad drives in. Goad puts it up. Got it. And just like that.
It's number 6 lead change.
It is a 59-58 game. Now Gibson County leads by a point. Gehring, great pass. Sanders, layup and block. And now they get a foul on Hart, who got there, they say, a tad late. And the Gibson County fans are irate across the way. It looked clean up here, but I think there was a little bit of a body down around the hip area. Sanders to the line to shoot free throws. That's Hart's 3rd. Her 4th, excuse me. How big is that foul? 1:11 in the overtime. Sanders trying to tie the game. In the air. Nope.
Oh. Back to the pig iron is not friendly.
Anna's not scored tonight. 1:11. Come on, Anna. In the air. Gets that one. And Robertson in the game. Sanders comes out. Well, she only scored a point, but it was a big one, and ties the game at, 59, Stan?
6 lead changes, 6 ties, and 66 seconds to go.
A minute plus in the first overtime. Hart with it, right of the key, guarded by Vales.
1 minute.
Both teams should shoot free throws. If TCA has a foul, Gibson County would shoot 2. Here's the back out move by Goad. Goad against Robertson. Tori dogging her out there. And now they get
double dribble.
It is called on Goad. Or make it cancel, excuse me. Coach Wilkins can't believe the call.
Checking in for Trinity, number 20, Anna Sanders.
Sanders back in the game. Robertson comes out. Well, now TCA can hold it for the last shot of the first overtime. We've been here before, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Both ways. Bales with it. Bales deep left. Lee with it. They apply some double team pressure on Lee. They go to Sanders, left wing. In the corner of Bales. Cardinals 3 on its way. No. Rebound, they fight for it. Hart comes down with it. They get a foul. No,
proper call. She never touched her. I had the perfect view. She touched all ball. She fell backwards, slipped off travel. That was the proper call by the official.
And it will be calling Gibson County for the walk. 24.7 seconds left. Bales to inbound it. Stan, I hold it for the last shot unless I've got a layup. Bales can't get it in. Finally gets it into Lee. Lee will dash her way in. Puts it up, hits the bottom of the rim. And the rebound is controlled by Gold. Gibson County now has it with 18 seconds. Down to 17, down to 16. Hart, front court. Hart will move in. Hart puts it up. No foul, and she'll shoot 2. Down to 12.8. This is shades of the first overtime.
Here's the deal. Both teams hurrying too much.
Gearing fouls out of the game.
Even if she hits, both these gives us way too much time.
Robertson comes in the game. Hart will shoot 2 free throws. 59 all, we're tied in a Donnybrook of a game here tonight at Gibson County in Dyer, Tennessee. Hart hit 1 of 2 there a moment ago, just 1 of 4 tonight. Free throw up, got it. Like Lee, she's a money player. I wouldn't expect her to miss this one either. 60-59. Again, good again. And now Coach Wilkins calls the timeout. 61-59. We're going to take one as well. 12.8 is a full, so we'll just take a short one here, Jay. We're back after this. Lady Lions down by 2 in the first overtime. What will Coach Coble and Coach Parker in the game draw up? We'll find out after this on the TCA Basketball Network.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
And we're back. 61-59 is our score. 12.8 seconds to go in our first overtime. TCA with the basketball. A 2 ties it. A 3 wins it. Diamond, job 1 first, get the ball in. Job 2, get the ball across midcourt. If you can get the ball across midcourt quickly, I call another timeout and then set up your last play.
Yeah, well, let's see what Coach Wilkins, I would imagine he'll pressure the ball. First thing he's told his kids, don't foul and give them something cheap in the line. But I would imagine they'll apply some pressure to make TCA try to get in a hurry or try to get them in a hurry.
Langham's going to play free safety.
Yep. It's going to be Robertson, the freshman, to inbound it. Looking, gets it into Lee.
Just clear out now.
Lee against Turner. Lee across the timeline. Lee moves in. Lee will go in, put it up. No, it came out, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. That came within a whisper of going in with 5.9 left. And now Lee to the line, trying to tie the game.
Boy. Well,
sort of teases on the rim, didn't it? Great move by Lee. Great move. And a good play by Matt. And the Snake throwing it up. Lee to the line, 81%er in the air. Got it. Smooth and silk there.
Or
the
Silky
Lee family.
Smooth.
Yep, absolutely.
Maybe that'll be her nickname is Silky.
Savannah and Macy hit their share of them. Olivia trying to tie the game in the air. Got them both, and they were both really smooth. 61 all. 5, 4, 3. Hart backcourt.
They're not going to get a good shot.
Hart in the front court. Hart to throw it up. Good if it goes. No good. And we head to the second overtime, and it almost went in. And it would have counted.
That was too good of a shot, Dave.
It was. And that's Hart, how great she is. We'll take a break. And you're listening and watching tonight the BallGame Blitz production. Worthy Road Studios, Jay Cashin earning his money tonight. Triple duty, cameraman, producer, director. We go to the second overtime. Tied 61 all. Stay with us on the TCA Basketball Network.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
Diamond Dave, we go to 4 minutes, and our second overtime tied at 61. It's about to get nasty.
I did a Humboldt Peabody boys game out here one year, Stan. It went 5 overtimes. We could have 5 tonight.
Only if it's in the girls'
Jay
game.
says he has nothing else to do on a Thursday night anyway. All right, here we go. Lee and Hart to jump it up. Ball in the air, tipped around and controlled by no one. Now Gibson County has it. Pioneers and the Lions both have had their chances in this regulation and overtime. And we've had a great one here. Here's a bad pass. Lee picks it off. Bad pass, Turner. Lee in the front court. Lee didn't have the numbers, so slows it down. Lee with it. Out to Vales. We played 30 seconds of the OT. Vales with it. Kate Nethery in the game. Gehring has fouled out. Lee.
Short.
Left free throw line extended and rolls in. Somehow it hit the rim and then went high in the air and came down. 22 in the game for Olivia.
I thought that was short from the get-go, but friendly roll off the pig iron.
Overtime, what, 3?
4.
This is overtime 3, isn't it? There's
yeah.
a shot. 3 up, no good. Tipped around. Lee couldn't come up with it, but she did a great job tipping that ball over. And Tori Robertson, the recipient of it, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. Both teams in the double bonus.
So basically, we're in our 5th quarter of basketball.
Yep. Overtime number 3. Cardenville is checking things out to make sure she's not in duress down there, trying to keep the patch on good.
When's the last time you were in a triple overtime game?
It's been a while.
Aren't they fun?
Oh, they are. I'm staying in Jackson tomorrow working. I'm not going to McKenzie, so we could go 5 or 6 for me tonight. Robertson up, good. Tori, what a big free throw by Tori Robertson. 4 in the game.
That's her first point since that 3 bomb she had in the first quarter.
Again, TCA can match their biggest lead if she hits this free throw.
Come on, drain that putt.
And free throw up, good. They're going to have to stop the game, I think, and get Carden out. The patch has sort of come undone. They're going to have to patch her back up and time out. We're going to keep it here. If you're joining us, Cardenville's dove on the floor and cut her eye, had a cut suffered above her left eye. They're doing all they can to keep it patched up to keep her in the game. And Stan, the trainers, and Ansley doing a good job down there too. But you'd almost have to drag her out of the game. Well, 4-point game, Stan, and now TCA has matched their biggest lead. Can they put them away here?
It'll be interesting to see. You're going to have to play some tough, smart defense. You want to be aggressive, but not too aggressive. Challenge them, make them earn time, but do not give them the back door, and just stay in their grill. Keep a body in front of everyone.
That scoreboard's wrong in this, Stan. 64-60. That's right.
I
thought we went to the end. I thought we went to the overtime tied at 61.
We did.
So it should be a 65-61 game, shouldn't it? Well, anyway, TCA's up by 4, I guess. No matter what. Scoreboards are almost impossible to read. Everything's okay. Well, you can read everything except the scores.
It's
64-60. That's what we're going to go with.
They did a great job of addressing the internet situation. I really do wish they addressed that particular problem.
And their music is outstanding. 64-60. 4-point game. Under 3 minutes of the third overtime. Chrissy Dunn, you and Sean are missing a good one over here. Hart with it. Hart works it out to Goad. Goad dribbles in the paint. Nowhere to go. Look at Sanders, great defense. Now we have a timeout. Yeah. Mitch Wilkins did not like what he saw there in that possession.
Yeah, I want to keep it here for a second. I want to talk about Georgia Lanham when she's setting the picks here, Diamond. If you'll watch very carefully, the last 2 picks she's come up and she set them hard, but ever so slightly throwing that hip out there a little bit. It's not much, but it is just enough if there is a little bit of contact, it can throw you off.
No doubt about it. It's been a heck of a game. Two really good basketball teams. No matter who loses this thing, you're going to make a lot of noise in West Tennessee and across the state throughout this year. Gibson County, very highly touted game here, and they've got the pieces. TCA's got the pieces as well, and who can endure this test of wills here tonight?
It's been fun.
Really has been.
Concession stand might run out of food before the boys' game ever starts.
I was going to buy us a bag of popcorn, but I think they're probably going to pop out by that time.
I'd take a candy bar instead.
Olivia's dad's back here behind this.
Yeah, he's
parents getting no more nervous than anybody. Jan, you know, you and I have done a lot of games together through the years, and I did a lot in this arena for a long time, too, with Gibson County, Trenton, Peabody, and Bradford. But, you know, the bottom line is I can get a little nervous during the play-by-play, but you have a responsibility, so you have to keep your cool. But there's been a bunch of games through the years. I've sort of tapped my feet at the end, haven't you?
It's a shame sometimes we can't pace. You know, these headsets aren't wireless, and we can't pace up and down the length of Broadway here.
64-60. TCA by 4, go with it out between the circles. They want to get the ball to Hart, I would think. They go to Cantrell, right wing. TCA's taking their threes away as of late. Lanham cuts through the paint. They can't find her. They've got Bales all over Hart. I mean, they are just going right at it, pushing each other. Hart has the basketball, down to 2:20 in the overtime. In the third overtime, I should say. Bales backing off a little bit. Now they set the screen, a hard screen, but it's a legal one. Down the corner, Gold has it. Hart got up in the air and got away with that. Lanham down low. Lanham puts it up. No. Battle for the rebound. Lanham has it back. Lanham again. No. Rebound. They tip it out of there. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to give the ball to TCA.
Proper call.
It went off Hart, I think.
It was.
So TCA now is going to have to protect the basketball, and then hit free throws probably. Lee in the backcourt. Lee, front court. Good pass to Sanders. To Vales. She wasn't in the front court. Over to Maxfield. TCA does not have to even shoot right now. Down to a minute 50. Unless they get a wide open shot. Vales has that paint out to Maxfield. Trying to put it away here. Up by 4, the minute 45 in the third overtime. Classic game here tonight at Gibson County. I mean, a true classic. One of the best games we've had in a long time. Here's Sanders with it. Stan spreading the floor right now, aren't they?
Wow, it's phenomenal.
Boy, they had wide open that time. Robinson dribbles in. They left her open, and she knocked in the layup. Yes.
Just fell asleep. Robinson with 4 in the triple overtime.
7 in the game. It's 66-60. TCA's biggest lead of the night, down to a minute 15.
Now she's got 4 in the overtime period.
Open 3, in and out. Lanham rebounds. Lanham back up. Lanham, no, she missed it. And Lee has it out to Bales. And Bales is fouled in the backcourt. Boy, Lanham missed a wide open little bunny down there. And it's a 66-60 game with a minute 4. And now walking the other way will be TCA to shoot 2 free throws. And Bales cut it all. Will go there.
Yeah, Lamb wouldn't have missed that in the first half. She's tired.
I agree with that.
She is tired, and thus she's short-arming that stuff.
I totally agree. And TCA's played more players tonight.
Hey, if you got a friend or a buddy.
And we're not the deepest in the world.
No.
Bales free throw. She should shoot 2. And she missed that one. She'll shoot another. Everyone sort of fell asleep for a moment there. The officials.
You know, there is still time to share out this broadcast and get some more people involved in what is turned out to be one of the classics.
It'll be replayed.
And it will be replayed immediately at the conclusion of the boys' game. This replay will be available.
In the air, Vales. Good. Pardon. 13 of the game. And it's a 67-60 game. TCA by 7 now in the third overtime. Working with it. Go 3. Nope, those threes aren't dropping now as well. And the rebound is controlled by Tori Robertson. What a big game she's had. Robertson, just a 9th grader. Working with it now. Lee. TCA trying to put it away, up by 7. And now what do we have? Timeout by Coach Cobble.
Cobble was Gibson County had to run the double team, and Cobble recognized we got to take the timeout with 41 seconds.
We're going to take one with them. Timeout. Pay the bills. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! Mackenzie Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Diamond Dave, you look at Georgia Lamb on the court for Gibson County, hands on hips, breathing extremely hard right now. She is wore out.
Really is, and credit both teams.
And she hadn't come off the floor, I don't think.
Yeah, I looked down, and they've had Riding in the game and Reeves in the game, and that's pretty well been there. They've gone 7 deep. TCA now has played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Nethery
6,
Robinson,
7, 8. They played 8. Well, not as many people as I thought, but still, though, it just seems like TCA's got the fresher legs in the overtimes.
Almost, yeah, we played 8. That's correct.
Maxfield inbound it, gets into Vales. Carden has it, and then we get what? What do they call?
Have no idea.
Coach Coble doesn't know what they've called either. Wanting an explanation. I'm not sure what he called there.
We need somebody to tell us something, but
67-60. Hart with it. Hart has been held tonight to just 8 points. Hart to Lanham. Lanham drives in and knocked away. Bales knocked that ball away and dives to the floor, cutting all, and now a jump ball, and the ball belongs to TCA. Stan, you talk about the scores, you talk about the big shots, but it's been the word defense that kept TCA in the game and has won the game for them if they win it.
Their second half defense, we had made adjustments and it's been gritty.
Outstanding. Lee's bumped a couple times in the backcourt, no call. Now Lee in the front court. Lee dribbling the ball, and 19 seconds down to 18. They'll throw it out to Vales. Down to 16, down to, I don't think Gibson County's even going to foul now.
Yeah, no sense.
67-60. TCA has won this game in 3 overtimes. Lee with it.
We think.
And the TCA crowd comes to their feet. Down to 5, down to 4. Folks from Gibson County, from Dyer, it's over. And the Lady Lions move their record to 5-1, and they win a not-out. I mean, just a down-and-out gritty game. 67-60, the happy final here. Let's take a break. Come back with stats and a recap after this on the TCA Basketball Network.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag, filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Tired of being seen and not heard? At Lifestyle Vision, we believe in patient-centered quality eye care for West Tennessee, which is why we are locally owned and operated. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
Go with 17.
Correct.
Hart with 8.
Okay.
Reeves with 2.
And we're back on. Diamond.
We're recapping some scoring here for you. Gibson County, Stan and I concurring on the individual scoring. Gold has 17 for Gibson County. She was great in that first half. Really didn't get a lot of shots in the second half because of TCA's defense. She winds up with 17. Micah Hart held to a season-low 8 tonight. Reeves had 2. Cantrell had 17. And Stan, most of those 13 of those 17 came in the first half.
Right.
Lanham had 14, and 10 of those came in the second half. So TCA really made some adjustments and
Turner
really
with
kept
2.
that. Turner had 2 in the game, and that was it. And Stan, I had them 2, 4, 6, 18 free throws, and I had Gibson County only hitting 7 of those. I believe that's right. But anyway, the Lady Lions win it. Kate Nethery did not play a lot in the overtimes, but she winds up with 6 tonight. Played well. Amelia Gehring fouled out with 12. Camden Maxfield had a big 3. Great defense tonight by Camden as well. Carden Vales suffered a cut over her left eye, but came back out. A little like Willis Reed for you old NBA fans. Came back out and played well. She had 13 in the game. Tori Robertson, boy, how big was the freshman stand. I had her with, 2, 4, 7 in the game. Sanders had, and all of those in the second half, by the way, except the 3 she hit early in the game. Sanders had 1 but played great defense. Olivia winds up with 24, the game high 24. And your buddy Riley, she had 3 tonight, and that was a big one, I think, at the end of the first half.
Right.
That pulled TCA within 6 at 40-34. And the Lady Lions come off the deck down by 15 and they win the ball game. The happy final, 67-60.
Just doing add one more timeout. Yeah, we'll figure it out somewhere.
All right.
It is what it is. Let's take a timeout.
We'll take a timeout. Back after this. This is the TCA Basketball Network.
Give me
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
My parents said they'd buy me a car for college. This is perfect.
Well, this one isn't for sale, but I can tell you how to win it.
It's time for the 4th annual Lifeline car giveaway.
And Joe Mahan Ford is proud to donate a car again this year.
Get flood with Lifeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day for a chance to win a 2019 Ford EcoSport. Join Lifeline.
And Joe Mahan Ford and give blood this summer.
It's easy.
And you could save a life.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced water well drilling and service throughout the greater West Tennessee area. Whether you need a 4-inch residential well or a 16-inch irrigation or municipal well, they have you covered. Waterwell Solutions has locations in Somerville and Brownsville with a fleet of service trucks and well service technicians that are ready to cover your service needs. If you need residential well service or a new water well, give them a call at 731-779-1275. One of the great sponsors of TCA Athletics all season long, whether it be football or basketball, the fine folks at Water Well Solutions. You need a new well for your property out in the country. You a large business needing to clear land and get some water on site. Call the folks at Water Well Solutions in Brownsville and in Somerville. Great people. No job is too small. They do them all. The folks at Water Well Solutions. Well, triple overtime in the girls' game and this boys' game. The TCA Lions coming this game off of a nice victory down in Corinth, Mississippi, coming off a 14-point win in Corinth. They are 3-1 on the season, and the Gibson County boys undefeated on the season at 4-0. Looking at Gibson County real quick, they've got their season off to a start by knocking off Chester County 67-64. They beat Obion by 19, 62-43. This is a Gibson County ball club that has a win over Humboldt. That is a big ball game. They defeated Greenfield 95-42 in their last outing a week ago, Tuesday. Their game against Dresden a couple days ago, much like our game, was postponed. And Gibson County coming this ball game 4-4 on the season. Our one common opponent has been Chester County, And TCA knocked off Chester County on November the 15th, 63-53. And a couple of nights later that weekend, it was actually a couple of days later on the 17th, it was Gibson County knocking them off 67-64. So we have one common opponent with relatively similar scores, and it's going to be an interesting game. We're going to be outsized at several positions. They got a couple of big, tall drinks of water, 2 or 3 boys that passed the body test, in height and in thickness, and it's going to be a tough contest establishing yourself on the boards in this ballgame. TCA, as we said, start off the season with a win over Chester County, 63-53. Lost a tough game to McNary, 46-44. Knocked off Union City by 16 or by 12, and then had that big 14-point win in Corinth. Looking at TCA early on in the season, for the most part, TCA has been led by Caleb Williams in scoring. He's led us in scoring 3 of our first 4 games, 2016-21. Will Keltner led TCA against Corinth in that ballgame where he dropped in 14 points in that contest. Trace Robinson, a man, Johnny on the spot, dealing the cards. He's the assist leader on this team. Had 7 in the first game, and he had 10 in the last 2 games combined as well. And that looks a little bit at some of our team leaders. Look at this TCA ball club. And this was actually when these two teams played last year. It was at TCA. Gibson County came in and they swept a doubleheader from TCA, winning the girls' game and the boys' game 59-50. It was a tight game throughout. It was 1 point at the half. TCA with a horrid second quarter was the difference in the ballgame. They were outscored 22-8 in the third quarter. Came back and outscored Gibson County 22-16 in the fourth, but it wasn't enough. And TCA lost that ballgame 59-60 in the contest. Looking at TCA statistically this year, it's a TCA ball club that is shooting 45% from the field on 83 of 183. They're shooting 38% from long range, 29 of 76, 65% from charity, 38 of 58. They are out-rebounding their opponents by 6, 101-95, and they've got 56 steals, or 56 assists, and 45 steals to go along with 7 blocks and 56 turnovers on this particular season. Looking at the individuals, it's going to be for TCA. Waller averaging 8.3 points a ball game. Caleb Williams averaging 16. Trace Robinson averaging 4.3. Will Keltner averaging 9.8 points a ball game, and we're getting set for the introduction of the starting lines. Pay particular attention. Lakai Williams, the freshman, playing some extra good ball the last couple of ball games. He's starting to get into his basketball groove and prove his worth for this TCA boys team. This is a TCA boys team, as we said, down by 9, lost by 9 to this team last year. TCA 3-1 on the season. Gibson County undefeated on the season to start things out, and it's going to be, I think, a very, very good ball game between these two teams tonight. Once defeated TCA and undefeated Gibson County, Diamond Dave.
No doubt about it. And tell you what, Stan, they've got a ways to go to match that gals game, don't they?
They do have a ways, so let's just leave it at that. How are you going to top it, though? Here's the starters for TCA. Number 23, a senior, Will Keltner. A senior, number 12, Trace Robinson. A senior, number 5, Will Weiser. A sophomore, number 1, Caleb Williams. And another sophomore, number 0, Braden Waller. So for TCA, it's Waller, Williams, Weiser, Robinson, and Keltner, the starting 5 of this game. And now the starting lineup for Gibson County under the direction of head coach Justin Lowry. They come in this ball game 4-0. A sophomore, Kylan Finch.
6'2" guard, a junior, number 4, Cedric Lake.
A junior, number 4, Cedric Lake.
6'2" guard, a junior, number 5, Cole.
Also starring a junior, number 5, Cole Lanham. So Lanham starting in both games tonight.
6-foot senior at guard, number 10, Matthew Reynolds.
Matthew Reynolds, the senior, number 10, gets the start.
6'7" senior, number 23.
And a senior, 6'7", number 23. He's better known as John Brailsford's nephew, Ethan Turner. For Gibson County, it's Finch, Lake, Lanham, Reynolds, and Turner, the 5 for TCA. Waller, Williams, Weiser, Robinson, and Keltner. TCA going from right to left, as you can tell, or for those of you who may be just driving around, listening to this game on your cell phone and using it radio style, we're about set for basketball. And here with the call of the game, the voice of basketball, Dave McCullough.
Thank you very much, Stan. It will be Weiser to jump it up here against Turner. Great girls game that TCA won 67-60 in 3 overtimes. Now we begin the guys game. And Gibson County wins the toss, as you see. You have to remember, Stan, we're not on the radio tonight. Well, the pitcher does a lot of its own talking. Now they go for the lob and the dunk. Great pass by Lanham, and Turner, John Brailsford, puts the Pioneers ahead 2-0.
As a drawn play.
Williams with the long jumper on the right wing, no good. Rebound though, Weiser has it, and no good on that shot. And Gibson County now wants to up the lead. Front court, good pass on the bounce variety there. The pass to him was over his head, but it was Lanham out to Leak. Lanham moves in, ball knocked away. Coming out the other way now will be the Lions. Now he tried to go underneath. Weiser wanted to go to Robertson and threw it away. So the Lions off to sort of a slow start here. We played a minute, 2-0 on the dunk by Turner, giving Gibson County the 2-0 lead. Working with it. Here's Reynolds. Reynolds wearing sort of a support on that left knee. Gibson County running the offense. TC back in a matchup zone. Now, Robertson's come out. He's going wherever Leak goes. Leak goes in the paint, stops, pops. About a 10-footer. Yes.
Leak with a good move in the paint, and they lead 4-0.
They would like the gals game as Gibson County jumps out to the lead. Gibson County, that gals game, led by 15 at one time. Working with it now will be Williams. Williams to Robinson. Down low, underneath. Great pass to Weiser. Layup. Yes, and a great pass by Trace.
That's what you got to do is pull them out, and we got the deuce.
4-2 your score. Coach Coble down to our right here. He'll be up with us at halftime of the guys game. Working with it now will be Reynolds. Reynolds between the circles. We play 2 minutes of this game. The Lions and the Pioneers are tonight from Dyer, Tennessee. Left wing Lanham, nowhere to go. Out to the big guy Turner, wheels and deals, yes. And that's why he's got some big guys looking at him, standing at the collegiate level. That's a nice move, about 12, 13 feet.
I already see a lot more confidence in this young man playing than we have in years past. Remember, we've seen this guy grow up in the game, too. He's much more confident and stepped on the mid-court line. Was Williams, a turnover for TCA. Lakai Williams into the contest. Keltner going to the bench.
Keltner will come out. Lakai Tompkins in the game. He's getting more of his basketball legs and feet under him. You're right, Stan. We saw him when he was just a freshman, sophomore out here in some games we did. And
Lakai has no small body, and Turner's 6'7".
Yeah, he's a big guy, no doubt about it.
He's a big one.
That move he made a moment ago, about a 12, 13-foot jump shot, was very fluid, too. You get a guy that can shoot that 15-footer and go inside and do what he can do as well. He's at the high post, and that's going to be a 5-second count. Dexter Williams got that, and he got it called for him. That's a proper call.
Yep. And it was a good job. I'll tell you what, Lakai had Turner hand on him. He was going to go wherever he went.
It's a 6-2 Gibson County lead. Williams with it. Gives it back to the Tracer. Signed with Union University in Goff. He'll be a great one out there. That's a great program out there, too. And he'll add to that program. Union very Worked on him very hard. And now here's the ball knocked away, and it's over and back. Well, I think it's a proper call. It looked like that.
Well, there was contact caused it. But
Contact caused it. I agree with you, but it wasn't over and back. They don't call the contact.
Correct.
So it's a 6-2 game with 5:06 left in the first stanza. If you're just joining us and you're running a little late on the guys' game, it's because the gals went 3 overtimes. TCA pulled it out 67-60.
And you need to watch that replay.
You really do. I may even watch a little bit of that. I don't watch a lot of our replays because I don't like to hear myself. Working with it, Robertson in the backcourt. Robertson shows that basketball in the front court to Weiser. Weiser underneath his block. And take your pick. There was 2 guys down there. I think actually Leak is the guy that blocked it. Yeah. Leak front court. He's really fluid. He and Williams remind me a lot of each other. 3, yes, by Reynolds. 9-2. Dexter got that very familiar program in his back right pocket there. Robertson the other way. Ball thrown away. On the run out the other way. Here comes Finch. Finch lobs it to the big guy. Turner puts it up and fouled. He'll shoot 2. Tompkins showing good sportsmanship, helps the big guy up. He was out of control on the bad pass, but he was able to go up and get it, Stan, and to his credit, he's going to shoot 2 free throws because of his effort.
And it wasn't bad defense by Lakai. He did what he had to do on it.
Justin Lowry, the head coach of Gibson County, down to our left in the red shirt. Turner misses the free throw. He'll try again.
At the free throw line, Matthew Reynolds.
We've got Lakai in there so quickly. We're going, Turner's got a good shot on it. We're going to see how he can take the physical game now.
PA guy's done a good job here tonight, but he got the name wrong. It's actually not Reynolds there. It's Turner. Knocks that one in, and Turner looks at him and said, "Hey, man, that's me." Look right at him. It's a 10-2 game. Gibson County by 8. 4:10 left in the first. Front court. After the women's game, or the gals' game was over, by the way, here's Weiser. Great pass. Williams, yes, Caleb found him. And Weiser, another layup. He has 4 in the game.
Same play as before.
They did announce and honor Micah Hart, who recently scored her 1,000th point against Greenfield. It's a 10-4 game, and now what do we have? Foul down low. They're going to get Lakai. Yep, Lakai down low trying to shove away shove Turner away from the bucket.
That's his second. Thought they were going to get Robinson on that the way Tracer reacted.
Trace is really an aggressive defender. And now we have a inbounds pass, and it's going to be a foul. They're going to let, I think, Lanham shoot 2 free throws, I think. Or did they say it was on the floor? Thomas Sharon with a call. 10-4. Here's Turner with it. Turner, 3-pointer attempt. No. TCA crowd wanted to walk. Probably should have got one, but it doesn't matter. The big guy missed it. He's a good-looking player, though. Front court, Weiser. Down low to Tompkins, throws it away. Trying to go underneath Lakai. No, they say it kicked that time by Gibson County. 3:36 left in the first stanza. 6-point game. Gibson County by 6. Their student bodies, some of them down on the front row. Inbounds pass and laying it up and in is Braden Waller. And the Pioneers went flat-footed, and TCA burned them.
Flat fell asleep would be a good way
sure
of putting it.
Sure did. 10-6. Front court, Leak. Watch Leak's game, Stan. It reminds me a lot of Caleb on our side. What a reverse move for 14. Forces one up and didn't get it. That's not a good shot.
Did you see how long he hung in the air?
Yeah, Weiser. Great pass. And front court. Trace gets it the layup. Yes. The Lions have 3 layups in this game.
And it's a 2-point game all of a sudden.
10-8. So the Lions on the road have settled down and playing well right now. Cooper Vale is about to come in the game for the Lions right below us. And also coming in will be 11 Lane.
Should be a 11-8, shouldn't it?
Keltner's going to come back in. Here's a drive, and we got a blocking foul on TCA.
Should it not be 11-8?
Let's see. I have them with 2, 5, 8, 10. Yeah, it should be 11-8. Sure should. You're not going to tell them, are you?
I'm not, but again, the scoreboard's not official either.
It is 11-8. I think you're right. I have
we had Reynolds
Lead with 2, 3 with Reynolds, 4, 5 by Turner. Free throw up. Turner, no. He's 1 of 3 there. I have him with 2 twos and a free throw. Is that what you have him with?
I have him with that is 2 of. I don't know what I'm watching tonight.
I think my intro threw everybody off. 10-8. It didn't throw Jay off. He didn't miss a beat in regulation and 3 overtimes. Turner gets this one.
I'm going to take your word for it, and he was. Now he's 2 of 3.
So it's, you have it 12-8 now? Scoreboard has it 11-8.
Leak with 2, Reynolds 3, and Turner with 6.
So what does that add up to be?
6, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, okay, 11-8. Well, jumper by Williams wide open, couldn't get it to go. Keltner back in the game. We mentioned Lane back in there and Cooper Vales. And now double team over there as they team up against Reynolds. Unloads, though, they swing it around the defense, and a wide open shot miss by Cole Lanham. Cooper Vales with it, front court. In the corner to Keltner. Keltner, the 3, no. Rebound control by Reynolds. Wide open, just rimmed out, tough break. Front court, here's Reynolds. It is an 11-8 game. Gibson County by 3 with 1:43 in the first stanza. And now we have 5-second count.
That's the 5-second count call against Gibson County in this game, their 5th turnover.
So it's an 11-8 game. Gibson County folks still a little stunned after that Gals game, 67-60 in 3 overtimes. Bales in the backcourt. Bales met out there at midcourt by Finch, Kylan Finch. Bales will take the lane, lay it up, and lay it in, and he's fouled. What a play by Cooper Bales.
I mean, Cooper, they absolutely he just got them and blew by 2 defenders, not 1, but 2.
Hesitated, froze him a little bit. Bales, first team and second team both in football, offensively, defensively. How about that, Stan?
TCA
second team offense, first team defense, is that right?
TCA with a lot of awards. Will
Sure was, yeah.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Bales ties the game. 11-11 on the three-point play the conventional way.
Lakai Tompkins, first team offense, first team defense.
Backcourt, Finch. So after being down 10-2, the Lions have come storming back. Outscored them 9-1 to tie the game. Leak, 17-footer, off balance, no. Rebound, Williams. Williams, front court, ball deflected.
Oh.
Coming up with it, Keltner, though. Somehow Will came up with it. Will drive in, put it up and in. It's got to count on a foul.
Wow.
TCA taking it right at him, aren't they, Stan?
That's what you got to do sometimes. And, this is a Gibson, like I said earlier, Gibson County undefeated. Not many times Gibson County, you can say Gibson County boys basketball undefeated, so they're kind of feeling their oats a little bit. And, they not only do you got Turner a big drink of water coming into the ball game, Carter Candell, he's no small man either. Get some good size on him.
Lanham just picked up his second foul, and Candle replaces him. Keltner's free throw bounds around, falls in. Will's sporting a new haircut tonight. Looks good.
Yep.
I have an appointment Tuesday. I'm getting to look like one of those Alaskan bush people. 14-11.
Yeah, at least you're not on Naked and Afraid.
That will be the day. Oh, Jay, what are we going to do with him? 14-11, and we have a foul. I'm not glad they fouled. At least it gives me time to regroup. In the ball game will be the Lukester, Luke Malden, big Grizzly fan. Weiser, or make it Braden Waller, will come out. Pretty deep team that Dexter's developing, isn't it, Stan?
It is.
A lot of pieces to the puzzle, different combinations he can play. Finch drives in. We got a really tic-tac foul on Keltner. Keltner, we're not happy with it. And Brad is, he's slammed down. He looks like a movie star now, doesn't he?
Malden with the foul.
Malden picked up the foul. Luke did. 14-11. Down to 45 seconds in the quarter. Turner with it. Over here to Finch, right below us. Finch backing out there. Malden right in his face. Luke stays right with him, stays in front of him. That's the play there. Here's Candle. Now step back three to tie the game. No good. But Candle comes down with it. Had an open layup, just passed it up. Came back outside with it. Candle wearing that Stan Gerard High School haircut. Here's Leak driving in, and he took a step. No, they're going to get a foul on TCA. I thought he took a LeBron kind of move that time. TCA crowd thought the same thing.
Basket's good.
They got to count the basket on top of that, Stan. Leak got it to go.
Keltner with the foul. Leak with points 3 and 4, looking for a little harm.
Well, Will picked up the foul. I have him with 2. The scoreboard and the PA guy has him with 1. Now the free throw by Leak is no good. And coming down the rebound was.
To say there have been a few issues with that tonight.
Yeah, it really has been. Even keeping up the score has been a tussle tonight. 14-13. Lions lead by 1. Crossover dribble Williams. Williams almost lost it out to Levin. Levin will drive in, puts it up. No, he's fouled. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. Hit the deck hard, but he's okay. And his grandma, Miss Judy, my former neighbor, will probably be watching tonight. She's not here, and be happy if Luke or if Levin can hit both of these. Levin Lane, double L.
And for the second time, the Gibson County cheerleaders run onto the floor. They have to run off.
Well, they were in their haste
to
get out there. They have a job to do, so they just didn't realize what was called. They got enough of them down there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 cheerleaders down there.
Ethan Turner picks up the fouls for those of you like Fred Garrett, still scoring at home.
Freddie, if you're keeping a score at this point of the night.
If you wanted to during the girls' game, we could have used the help.
Yeah, we could have. We probably can use it in this one. Levin Lane to shoot 2. The clock expired. Free throw up. Good. Way to go, Levin.
Oh, Freddie's
That's a hard free throw to hit when you go out there and you're out by yourself, Stan.
Well, Freddie's kept a book or 2 in his day.
He sure has. And missed this one. And we go to the end of 1. Our score, TCA 15, Gibson County 13. After being down by 10-2, they're back and in the lead. Stay with us on the TCA Basketball Network.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Diamond Dave, TCA with the lead going into the second quarter of play for Gibson County. Turner with 6, Leak with 4, Reynolds with 3 for TCA. Waller with 2, Weiser with 4, Lane with 1, Robinson with 2, Bales with 3, and Will Keltner with 3. It's easy as ABC.
We go to, that's right, one of the great songs of all time. I promise you, folks, I'm not trying to be cute. I do think they've broken into Stan's house and got his computer and got the playlist.
I didn't have any Michael Jackson, though.
This is right up your alley, though, I'm telling you. Well, that's a great song, though. Robertson with it. Lions come out, throw the bad pass, but they get away with it. It is TCA's ball, side offensive court. Keltner, Weiser, Waller, Williams, and the Tracer to inbound it across the way. Mom and Dad have to really be pleased with not only signing the scholarship at Union. Torrey played well in the Gals game, big part of the 67-63 overtime win. Weiser, left baseline jumper, 15, no. Actually about a 12-footer, and coming out there with it was big Ethan Turner. He can go up there and get the boards, no doubt. All 6-7 of him. Here's a drive on the right baseline and giving up the cardinal sin in basketball. Finch puts it up and in about a little floater, about 5 feet.
We've gotten covered the baseline, but way too deep on it.
Yep, 15 all, we're tied. Keltner with it. Remember the basketball players just sort of getting their feet back up under them with the football, or football players, I should say. Trace, great head fake, puts it up the 3, no. Rebound, Caleb has it. Williams in the corner. Waller, nope, flat. And here goes Gibson County on a 3-on-2. The other way now, we'll drive in, put up the short left by Reynolds, short-armed it. You're right, Weiser with it. Weiser, front court. Hair flying, a la Pistol Pete, lays it up, no. Rebound, Trace Robertson. They get a foul on Trace over the back, I think.
So 2 short-arm layups in a row.
Yep. Trace not happy with the call, but I thought it was the right call.
Trace Robinson, that's his second.
It's his second.
Team's
8 team fouls already on TCA, and walking the other way now, shooting 1+1 will be. They're going to put who? That's going to be Finch there. Might be related to some of the Finches that were playing out here when I was out here. And
good chance of that.
Kylan will shoot 1+1. Wearing the long legging on the right leg. Free throw, yes. You look good in those, Stan.
No.
Anything that would cover up most amount of your body would look good on this, believe me.
I'll agree with that.
Free throw by, and now, good effort, though.
TCA basketball.
Yeah, it should be, because that's a nice effort by Kendall, but he was out of bounds with it.
Well,
it is Finch, Leak, Kendall, Turner, and in the backcourt, Reynolds. Remember now, Lanham went to the bench with 2 fouls, one of their starters. Here's Coop.
Oh, great screen.
Boy, again, he goes down the paint, right to the paint, same play. This time just floats it up and in. Good play by Cooper Vales.
Vales with the little shot over the big 6'7" man.
It is now 17-16 Lions. The other way down, here's a shot up, right up underneath, and a little hesitation on the dribble, and it froze TCA's defense, and Reynolds is going to shoot 2 free throws. Let's see who they pick up.
Weiser, his second.
Weiser, that's his second. Team's 9th at the free throw line shooting. Matthew Reynolds.
17-16 Lions. Reynolds can tie the game up. Good. Now he can put Gibson County back ahead. Some of the fans cleared out after the Gals game. Most of them have hung around. It's cold Thursday night in West Tennessee. This one's up again. Good again.
Well, we definitely put some heat in the gym in that first one.
We've missed Daniel tonight, our normal cameraman, but Dad's doing a great job filling in for him. Kellner, left wing 3. Nope. Short. And Turner comes down with the rebound. Well, it's a 18-17 GC lead now. Turner with it. Turner wants to shake and bake a little bit.
Let him have it out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the pass to Kendall. He walked. They'll get a
It's
foul on
gonna
TCA.
hold on, Vales, proper call.
Foul on number 21.
The Coop gets it.
Cooper Vales, his first, team's 10.
Now Stan, they're shooting the double bonus already.
Shooting free throws.
Apparently, Freddie Garrett is
He's
not
watching?
scoring this game at home. He's apparently working a middle school basketball game.
Oh, really? Kendall, the lefty, will shoot. Free throw. A hard one, but it goes in. He has his first point of the night. And Gibson County now opens up a 2-point lead, 19-17. Again, back rim, no. And it stays a 19-17 game. Flyers were really bad that year.
Yeah.
Cooper Vales, great move on the left baseline. Can't shoot out to his teammate Weiser. The 3, nope. Came up short. One and done. Big Turner down there gets a lot of one and dones for them, doesn't he? Although they dug that one out from low on the floor.
We should have had a turnover there. Well, he stuck that ball out like that.
Just a split second late getting there. 19-17, 2-point game. Gibson County undefeated on the season. Working with it now will be Leak. They go here to the long 3, up off the side rim. It sails by Reynolds, and it goes out of bounds, and it's TCA's ball. He was wide open, couldn't get it to go.
I hate to say it, but I'm not so sure I don't disagree with that. I thought maybe we might have touched that last.
I thought we did too, to be honest with you. 2-point game. 5:12 left here. Vales in the backcourt to Weiser. Weiser, tough pass, but Cooper knocks it down and did a good job not losing that thing. And now we get a foul on Leak. And the malt cheer comes from the TCA crowd because that's only number 4 on Gibson County.
Well,
you're that mock cheer.
Mm-hmm.
Vales across the Pioneer logo. A lot of history in this gym. Williams, right baseline jumper, a 3, no.
Over the
back up by, boy, a great effort by Weiser. Wouldn't go down, and proper call. They get someone going over his back.
Candell.
And to the line will be Braden Waller. I may have said Weiser, but it's Waller there.
That's his first, team 5th.
5th team foul. I had him with 4, but we'll take number 5 on him. Dexter shouting out something to Caleb.
Ooh.
And the free throw is up. No good. And Waller will try again. 19-17. Gibson County by 2 with 4:52 left in the second stanza. We had a barn burner of a Gals game. 3 overtimes, 67-60. Stan, that thing could have gone either way in regulation, either way in the first overtime, any way in the second overtime, but it took 3 before Gibson County Saw TCA pull away and win by 7. Weiser will make it Waller this time good.
We were definitely burning down the house.
Yep. Well, 19-18. 1 point game. Gibson County by 1 with the basketball. Now behind the back, it is Reynolds losing the basketball. Williams comes out with. Williams moves in from about 8 feet, shot at 7. Rebound controlled by Gibson County. They want to run. Cooper cuts off. Oh my God, he's got a turning the ball over. Yep. Great play by Cooper Bales. I'm not sure. I think
he put his hand on Cooper's shoulder to get around him.
Like one of those plays where the receiver tries to jump over the defender in football.
I think that should have been offensive pass interference there.
Stan, you think they got the Final Four right now in football?
Nah. I don't know.
Make a case for 2 or 3 teams. There's a case for Tennessee and Alabama both. Down low is a shot. That's a great pass by Keltner, and he finds his teammate open down there, and shooting the free throws will be WW Will Weiser.
All I know is when Purdue is playing for a Big Ten championship, the system is flawed.
Now, Scott Davis and his wives can get mad at you now.
Well,
Weiser at the line to shoot free throws. Haven't heard from Scott lately. Is he still trucking?
He's working for Walmart trucking now.
Weiser will shoot.
He's home a little more often.
Too, yeah, I know. His wife's the one that's big fan.
She's a Purdue fan. He's an IU fan.
That's right. Well, how about IU? They were undefeated, number 10 in the country. Watched a little bit of them last night, beat North Carolina. Boy, Carolina was number 1 in rolling, 5-0. They lost 3 in a row.
Well, you know why they did that, though. You know who was at practice the day before?
Bobby Knight.
The general.
Weiser. Got them both. You don't lose when the general comes to your practice. Remember when we brought him into West Tennessee?
Dare lose.
He was really nice to me. Everybody was scared about his interview, and he was a piece of cake.
He insulted. Remember I did the interview? He gave me the business.
Yeah, I remember that.
He yelled at me. I loved it.
20-19. It would have been the general if he hadn't done it.
I felt like finally a fully accredited member of the press that
Candle
night.
just missed a wide open bunny. Back out to his teammate Reynolds. The 3 is there.
His second 3 of the night. He's got 8.
23-20. His health has not been good, the general.
No.
Weiser with it. To Waller. Waller drives in with the left hand. What a nice play by Weiser. Or Waller, excuse me. I always want to call Waller Weiser and Weiser Waller.
Mm-hmm.
Say that real quick. Now the ball kicks.
He's a Weiser Waller.
Is a 1-2-2 full court press.
Or he's a Waller Weiser.
That's right.
He's a Waller Weiser.
Stop it. Waller kicked that ball out of bounds. We're wallowing in bad broadcasting.
That was good.
22-22.
Steal.
Here's the drive, a steal, and the layup is there by Weiser. I have no idea what the score is. I've been doing this for years. What is the score?
I can't read the scoreboard.
24-22 TCA. Jay will take up for us. I'm telling you. I hope he will anyway for us to keep our jobs.
Well, they always say, in broadcasting, time and score. You always got to do that on the radio.
I'm trying to keep a running score over here, but it's been high pace a few times.
But when you cannot read the scoreboard.
It's 24-22, TCA by 2 with 3:12 left, and Reynolds to shoot 2 free throws.
If they just take the black grates there over the things off, they'd be in better shape. Missed the free throw.
Reynolds missed it. Boy, poor free throw shooting did in the Lady Pioneers earlier tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Finch is going to go to the bench. Coach Lowry's going to have a piece to say to him down there.
One of Ferris's boys.
Aiden Bradbury comes in the game. Sounds like an author, doesn't it? I like that name. Here's the free throw up by Reynolds. It is good.
That's a good analogy.
I just read a book. It was written by Aiden Bradbury.
Basketball 305.
Right. 24-23. 1 point game. TCA's lead is leading now by 1, and Caleb Williams has not scored in the game. He runs the baseline. They try to give him the ball. They bring it out here to the good pass to Keltner. Will take it in against the big guy. Challenge the big guy. Lays it up and in.
Will Keltner with a strong move inside.
And Turner had to let him go that time. It's a 3-point, 26-23 game. Turner almost lost it. Works out here now to Lanham. Lanham back in with 2 fouls. Here's Leak. Nice move in the paint. Little dipsy-do up. No good. Rebound back up. Gibson County. It rolls in. And the foul is going to be called on TCA. And Bradbury, the author, wrote a good book that time as he lays it up and in. He'll shoot the free throw to try to tie the game.
Weiser picks up his 3rd.
That's a tough break there, too, for TCA with Weiser picking up his 3rd. They'll have to get him out of the game. Antoine is up off the bench. Well,
So
what a
it's,
great player he was at Lambeth. You remember that, Stan.
Oh, yeah.
You did the PA for me out there.
26-25.
You see where former Lambeth coach and Antoine Long's head coach when he was at Lambeth, Kevin Burton, just became the all-time winningest coach at Union College history in Barberville. Free throw up, no good by Bradbury, and TCA digs it out of there. Keltner come up with it. 2:30 left, and it's a 26-25 game. Is that right?
Yep.
1 point game, and now the ball thrown away.
This is one of those games where you wish the PA announcer just announced the score every once in a while.
Yep. And out of the game will be Lanham, and coming back in will be Finch, who started the game.
So coach is pretty content up there at Union, isn't he?
Yeah, he's done a really good job. His mom and dad, his dad was up in that area for a long time, up in the Eastern Mountains. Really beautiful in Barberville. 26-25, ball knocked away. TCA comes in with it. What a nice pass. And Williams lays it up and missed it. Following it, though, is Waller, who gave him the great pass earlier, and Waller stays with it. You young folks watching, stay with it.
Got 7.
5 in the quarter, 7 of the game. Now TCA opens up a 28-25 game. What a nice pass. And Turner dunks it. They wipe it off. They wipe it off and call a charge on Kendall, and Coach Lowry can't believe it.
I don't disagree with that call.
And a ring of boos across the way.
They're booing because of the dunk doesn't count.
Player possession foul on Carter Crandall. That's his second. Team's 7.
Carter Kendall picked it up. They made a nice pass, but then charged the Coop with it. Cooper Vales across the timeline. Cooper out between the circles. Gives over here to Waller. Waller to Williams. Williams high post pass to Trace. Robertson with in the corner to Cooper. Boy, he's got an explosive step. Great pass and knocked in. What a nice assist by Cooper Vales. And Keltner lays it in. He has 6 in the game.
Steal.
And now Vales still the steal. Vales to Williams. Williams at 3. Yes!
His first points of the night results in a Gibson County timeout. We're back after this.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Well, Diamond, we go to Chester County next Tuesday. And you know what's in Chester County?
Bells.
One of our great sponsors, Schnookums.
And the fluffy, pink fluffy stuff. Are we going to go by there?
It depends on whether Jay's going to buy or not.
Are you buying?
We're both looking at Jay. He's ignoring us.
Like he has those T-shirts.
Yeah.
It is 33-25. I bet those T-shirts would look great on us.
I'd wear mine a lot.
Yeah, I would too. I'd go all over Jackson. People say, tell me more about the TCA shooting team. I'd say, well, let me start with the coach, Jay Cashin. Shot up. Turner, no.
Did not
TCA
check
went
out.
Flat-footed, and we didn't check out. You're right. And Leach
Absolutely
knocked it
didn't.
in. Yep. 35-27. You can't fault this effort by TCA, though. That three a moment ago by Williams brought the house down on this side. Now the student body across the way. Channing defense. Dexter saying, we're going to go for the last shot, guys. Waller out to Williams. 33-27. Bales, nice pass. Waller layup, missed it.
Well,
now Dexter saying, get back. I don't blame the shot there. You had an open shot, just didn't finish. Leak with it. Down low to Candle. Candell out here now to Thompson. He lost the ball, lost his balance. He was looking up at the bucket. Pass came right at him. And Reynolds just dropped it out of bounds. Get a break there.
Yeah, he's going out of the ball game back in for Gibson County. Is going to be Cole Lanham, who hadn't scored yet tonight.
And Candle comes out. 33-27. TCA with a 6-point lead down to 20 seconds. We'll talk to Matt Coble about that great girls game here at halftime. 6-point game.
Ask him what the final score was.
67-60. Cooper Bales. Bales out to Waller. Open. Waller from 13. Nope. Came up short. Down to 5, down to 4, down to 3. They got Finch on the Snowbird the other way. Finch got no. And TCA may have got away with the foul and no call. And Coach Lowry can't believe it.
30.
We go to the break. 33-27. TCA a 6-point lead at the break.
No foul on that play. Now halftime score.
And the PA guy putting in a little bit of editorial there when he says no foul on the last play. Well, 33-27. We'll take a break. Be back after this. Stay with us on the TCA Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page and BallGame Blitz presentation of TCA basketball. Stay with us.
What'd you have to score at the quarter?
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time. While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Our producer, director, our cameraman, the just Johnny on the spot superstar tonight is one Jay Cashin. It's not Stan Gerard or Dave McCulley. We might even put and squeeze Matt Coble in that equation as well.
Oh, that's Jay. Jay
but,
is the
Jay
superstar.
Cashin, he is the superstar, no doubt about it. That's why he makes the big bucks. Hey, by the way, before we talk to you about the basketball game, do you have a T-shirt from the shooting team yet?
A T-shirt for
So in the shooting team, do you have one yet?
for the shooting team.
Yeah, shooting team. Yeah.
I haven't got one.
Okay.
That's
All right.
that's above my pay grade.
That
man.
makes me
thing's
feel a little better
style.
because Stan and I begged for one for a year now. But anyway,
And those are special made, man. You gotta be good to get one.
that's
of those.
exactly right. Here at halftime, it's 33-27. The Lions lead the game. They were down 10-2, and they come storming back. We'll have individual stats and some other stats for you here in just a matter of moments. Earlier tonight, Lady Lions were down 8-1. Fought back, got within 6 at the break, 21-15. Was down at one time, though, 30-15 early second quarter. They come storming back, get within 6 at halftime, tie the game at the end of 3, tie the game at 53 all in the regulation. And then, we had a Donnybrook, a rough game, tough game, and somehow, some way, the Lions come out 67-63 overtimes. And, Matt, I would like to tell you I knew we had it all the time, but both teams had their chances. Regulation, first overtime, second overtime. Credit you, your staff, and this basketball team. What a gritty and tough win tonight at Gibson County, one of the toughest places to play in the country.
Yeah, for sure, and that's a good team. That's a really good team. That we gave up 40 points to them in the first half, and we made a few defensive adjustments and changed what we were doing, and then the girls just fought. So we gave up 40 in the first half, and we gave up 20 in the second half and 2 overtimes. So way better job defensively, and you're right. It got really, really tough, and girls were just making plays. I mean, both teams had girls making plays, and I just told them this is one you have to find a way to make those tough plays to finish it and win it, and they did.
You know, and look, you look down at the list, and you look down at Camden Maxfield. I only had her with 3, and it was a big 3 she hit. Then look at Anna Sanders only had 1. But I thought their defensive effort on the perimeter was one of the big key points, along with the other kids, too. But I want to highlight those kids because they didn't score a lot of points. But I thought, and Tori Robertson, what a defensive game she had, and hit some big buckets for you, too. But I want to single those gals out as stars tonight along with the other superstars.
Yeah, for sure. And, somebody's going to look at the stats and be like, but if you watch that game and you realize what they did and the help they gave on
Michael Hart
and Cantrell, because Cantrell in the first half, man, she was unconscious.
She can go both.
And I don't know if she missed. And, so we had to change, and we gave extra help there. And they did a really good job of communicating and getting back to people and doing what they were really supposed to do. So, yes, you don't see it, and it's not on the stat line, but if you watch the game, you know that they definitely impacted that game.
Yeah, Goat had 17, 10 of those in the first half. Then I looked down here tonight at Cantrell. She had 17 and 13 of those in the first half, so those were big factors. I thought, too, despite the fact that Lanham had a really nice first half, looked like she got a little tired, and I thought our defense had a lot to do with that as well.
Yeah, we changed how we were guarding her. In the first half, we started off in a little press, and she was our back girl. She was getting a big seal, and she's strong and makes solid moves. And there hasn't ever been a team I played with Mitch that doesn't have a good post player that gets solid position before you get things. And so she was getting our back girl of the press sealed, and they would break it and then isolate her in the post. And so we had to change what we were doing to get something different on her.
Olivia had a big night tonight. Unofficially, I had her with 24, but she hit 2 shots down here. There were pressure. Stan always called Macy money. Tonight, Olivia was money on those big clutch shots. It gave us a 4-point lead, our biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, she did. She hit 2 big, big time plays.
Sure.
But this is something y'all probably didn't see. There was a moment that Amelia fouled out, and Carden is still back in the thing that Olivia gathered them together, calmed everybody down, but she didn't only calm them down with the shot, with her voice. She calmed down with the ball in her hand and slowed down, and she didn't force it. She took, those were tough shots, but they weren't forced. It was through the offense, and proud of her for that moment for settling us down.
You mentioned Amelia. I liked her game tonight a lot too.
Yeah, and this is Amelia, some huge leadership moment that when she fouled out, she became the biggest voice on the bench, biggest cheerleader. She fouled at the end of regulation, and she looked at me immediately, took ownership, and said, "I thought we were down 1 still."
Yep.
And
I saw her exchange that with you.
But then our teammate said, "No, we got you. We're going to get this rebound, and we're going to come down. Even if they make it, we're going to come down and score." So it was fun to see them rally around and rally. Carden goes back with her eye bloody as all get out, and when I walked over there, I was like, well, Carden's probably not coming back in the game. Carden walks back on the floor, would not let me keep coming to me. She said,
stop to the scores table.
So I was like, if you can go in, go in. So that was, the key leadership out of those seniors was amazing.
I'm dating my age, but back in the 70s, the New York Knicks had a guy, and I'm sure you've seen films of this, Willis Reed, who literally limped back out on the court, and the crowd went wild, and the Knicks won the championship. Remind me of that tonight. I say every game about her, and I mean this in a flattering way. I got to go back. I mean, there's been so many great guards, boys and girls, but I go back and look at the girls. When I first started covering TCA at the old gym, had a kid named Katie Henderson I thought was as tough as nails. Carden reminds me, different kind of player to some degree, but I mean as tough as Katie, I thought.
You know what? That's a great comparison. I hadn't even thought about going back that far and thinking about Katie, but she just does, and just tough, makes some tough plays, and people don't see it, but what Carden gives up for other people on the team, make sure they have stuff, make sure they're first in line, and Carden is an incredible young lady, and she just carries that over to the floor.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the big 3 that Riley hit right at the buzzer at halftime.
Yeah, that's a huge 3 because, that's the moment.
Pull you back within 6 after they started taking the momentum back a little bit.
Yeah, we were down at 16 at one point, 30-14, and we had fought back, and that – we moved the ball and hit her in the corner. She drilled it.
Sure did.
Didn't even think anything about it and drilled it. I thought she hit another one at the end of the third quarter, too.
Yeah, sure did, too. And I'd be remiss, too. Kate Nethery, I thought, really played. She is getting so much more confident looking out
Absolutely. Kate's playing with confidence and going and attacking, and, that's what got them out of the press. And the first thing is we were breaking the press, and she was finishing on the backside. And, that's you got to have somebody finish on the backside press. But Kate's growing into her role, and she's being more aggressive. more confident in who she is and what she can do.
I like the fact, not just because my roots in radio started out here with Gibson County and Peabody and Bradford, but I like the fact that we play Gibson County. It's a great test year in, year out for both squads.
Right, and, that was a great game. Go double overtime. Just got to make plays. When everything's tight and, both teams were making plays. It wasn't like, man, somebody just making plays and go finish in overtime. Like, both teams were really making good plays and really, really tough, really, really fighting for rebound. So you had to go fight and earn that win.
I haven't seen you, but on social media, we keep up with everything, all of us. But congratulations on the about to be a new addition.
About to be a new addition. We're having a little boy in April. So really, really excited about that. So thank you for that.
Congratulations. We'll talk to you Tuesday. Congratulations on a great win.
Thank you, Diamond.
Proud for you. All right. The Snake right behind us as well. Well, we get ready for the guys' game. And Stan, I didn't get a chance to give you a chance to give those scoring, but we'll do that as the third quarter gets underway here. Great interview with Matt Coble.
Yes, it was.
All right. It will be Gibson County's ball in the left corner. They go here to Lanham. Up, no. Rebound, they fight for it. Loose. Finch saves it, but he's out of bounds with it. That's scoring in the first game or first half. Finch 3, 2 by Bradbury, Leach 6, 9 by Reynolds, 6 by Turner, and Candle had 1. For your line, Stanley, I have Waller with 5. Williams
7.
with 7. You're right. I missed one there. He had 5 in the second and 2 in the first. You're right. And here's a shot up, no good by Waller. I'll make it Weiser. Waller had 7. Williams had just 3. 8 by Weiser. 1 by Lane, 11 Lane. 2 by Robertson. Here's Turner down low, up, no good. 5 by Vales, and Keltner had 6.
Offensive foul, Mr. Turner.
Yeah, who drew that? Is that Keltner?
Always.
He's a really talented player, Ethan Turner, but you got to make him work for it, Stan. He had that dunk to lead off the game, but has 6 now. 33-27. Your thoughts about the first half?
Well, TCA played well at times, but still lots to work on, I think. I don't know where I can.
You sound like a coach.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's okay. Waller, great spin move in the paint, but comes up short. Might have been deflected. Trace with it. Down low now to Weiser. Weiser gives it up. Keltner, great pass, but Will misses the short jumper. Out of bounds at Sales. They give it to who? They say TCA's ball.
I'm a big cut and screen type of guy, and, to me, you can never have enough of those.
That's that Big Ten influence, isn't it?
That's General's influence.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Here's
an inbounds pass, and Robertson with a great look. Weiser couldn't get it to go, but it's going to be Will Weiser to the line.
It was great when I lived in Terre Haute, Indiana. I always get to watch the Bob Knight Coaches Show live.
Well, how about my man Hugh Freeze? Jill taught it one time at TCA. How about Hugh and Bruce Pearl, your buddy? So my buddy and your buddy teamed up.
At Auburn.
We should be able to get free tickets. We'll take Jay with us, only if we get a T-shirt. Weiser up, good.
Yeah, but of course the really big news is Josh Heifel was named Coach of the Year tonight.
He was?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
And he deserves that.
Hooker was Player of the Year.
He deserves that. Weiser, good. Well, I can't release it officially yet, but Michael Jasper has been named the regional NAI coach in the South. I can't release that till Tuesday. I don't know why they sent it to me tonight when I can't release it till Tuesday. Both free throws are good. 35-27, 8-point lead. Shot up, no good. Tipped out of bounds, touched last by who? They don't know. They give it to TCA. Well, Josh Heupel certainly deserves that. I think the turnaround came a couple of years earlier than people thought it would. And Hooker obviously deserved the player of the year.
Now we'll see how Tennessee reacts. Hooker's out for the year.
Yep, they'll play in the bowl game. We'll see where they land. Probably Sugar Bowl, I think. I know that's disappointing for the Tennessee fans, but man, oh man, you look back at their body of work. Golly, what a great year they had. South Carolina surprised them, then went down to Clemson and won. How about that? What a nice move in the paint, wheeling and dealing and stopping and popping is Will Weiser. What a play stand. Play of the night, I think, right there.
He's got 12.
And TCA leads by 10, 37-27. Biggest lead. Here's a shot up, no good. Correct that time by Reynolds. And now the Lions feeling it, want to run. Williams the other way. Williams doing a little shaking, baking. Block. Nice block by Leak that time. Turner in the front court. The big guy, the 6'7" kid, puts it up. No. Gets his own rebound. More wheel and deal back up. No. And it tipped out of there. Leak comes up with it. Turner kept it alive. Moore made an explosive move, just missed the shot. They go right wing, swinging across the zone to Lanham. The three is there.
Lanham with his first bucket of the night.
Lanham looked around at the student body there. Said, look at that, guys. Mom across the way over there. 37-30. As Lanham gets Gibson County back in within 7.
This whole night's been tongue-twisted.
Yeah, it is. Williams thought about that long-range NBA three, but doesn't put it up.
No. If he wanted to stay in the game, he thought he better not.
Dad would literally gone out there and got him. Here's shot up by the Tracer. Robertson, no good. Rebounds controlled by Gibson County. Here the Pioneers want to bring the ball in the front court, and they do. 7-point game, 5+. Williams almost had that pass. He and Finch doing a little shoving each other. Finch between the circles. Now we'll deal it out here, and here's a long three again. This time banked it in. I'm not sure that Cole Lanham called it, but he gets it. And it's 37-33, just like that. The lead's down to 4. 6 unanswered on the 2 trifectas. Keltner, right free throw line extended, doesn't shoot. In the corner to Weiser. And now timeout. Dexter Williams calls it. Good timeout.
Yep.
A 30, we're going to keep it here.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. TCA had a run going. We're going to continuing to slow it down and set up play like you said. I thought Keltner would take that easy shot there from the paint.
Yeah,
from the line.
Yeah, the right free throw line extended. It was wide open for 15, wasn't it?
Some of the scoring in the game for Gibson County. Finch with 3, Bradbury with 2, Leak with 6. Lanham, all 6 points in the second half for Gibson County. Reynolds with 9. Turner with 6, and Candell with 1. TCA's led. Weiser's got 14 on the night. Keltner with 7, and Waller with 7.
Well, a great girls game that TCA pulled out in 3 overtimes, and the guys, we got a good one going here too. 4:41 in the third. Great to have you aboard, Jay Cashin, the master controller tonight, along with yours truly, Diamond Dave, and Stan the Man. Left wing, deep left corner 3. Weiser, no. Rebound, Gibson County. Leak wants to run it. He's in the front court. Good defense as the Lions get back and cut him off. Here's a bad pass. Keltner picked that thing off. Now had it knocked away, gets it back. Nice pass to Trace Robertson. Layup there, yes. What a nice pass by Keltner.
Thought we'd get the and one there as he got hammered after the play.
I thought he was too, to be honest with you. 4-point game, and
Steal.
now here, wow, nice play. Look at that play by Waller to Vales. Vales fakes the pass. Now throws it up. No. And the rebound is controlled by Reynolds. Boy, Vales has been a big impact in this game. Here's the ball knocked away. Vales with it. Waller, right baseline jumper. 10-footer, yes.
He's got 9 in the game at TCA. Now suffocating Gibson County.
41-33. So the Lions, after seeing the lead shaved to 4, have come right back and scored 4 unanswered of their own. Turner, right wing. Turner will drive in. A little hand check. Going to be on. Look at Weiser. Just throws his hands up in the air and calls. That's number 4 on Weiser.
Personal foul on number 5.
So Weiser's going to pick it up.
Team first.
First team foul. Not like the first half when TCA got in early foul trouble. They were shooting the bonus late first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Ty Tompkins in the game. Keltner comes out. Dexter talking to Weiser down here, and who came in for him? Let's see. It's long range 3, top of the key. There. Reynolds. So it's Tompkins, Robertson, Williams, Huber Vales, and Waller.
That's Reynolds' third 3 of the game, by the way.
Sure is. He has 12 in the game.
Tied for game high honors with Weiser.
Robertson had the 3, didn't take it. Out to Williams. Good pass in the corner over there to Waller. Dexter up directing traffic right below us here. He's taking the program out of his right hip pocket. Now he's got it in his left hand. Directing traffic. Tompkins clearing out. And won that ball, and they didn't get it to him. Now he has it against the big guy, Turner. Shovels it up. No. Turner bothered him just enough. Turner checking the nose. He may have a bloody nose going back down the court. Working with it. Looks like he took one right in the choppers, actually. Now here's pass to Reynolds. Over to Leak. They go in the corner. Down low. Lanham layup there. Ran it well. He has 8 all in the quarter. 41 to 30, what is that, 35? Can't tell. Never had any trouble keeping up with scores like this. Trace Robertson, yes! Well, we know that he just scored, and it's 44 to 30.
And that was a 3.
44-38. Thank you, Jay. Jay not only producing, directing, cameraman, but keeping up score for us.
If somebody would like to come here and keep scoring this game for us, we appreciate it.
I normally do a pretty good job with my running score, but not tonight for some reason. Cole Lanham, inbound it. Gets it into Finch. Williams right in his doghouse here. Look at him. Williams doing a little handshake and got away with it. And now here's a foul. They won't get away with that. Shoved him.
Next time we come up here, we'll just tell Jay we got to have the monitor.
And Jay will tell us, Stan.
You set it up, you can have it.
You carry it.
Of course, we had the monitor, then we want replay.
Yeah, Kendall will come in the game. Let's see who's going to go out. I think Finch is going to go out. 44-38, 2 minutes left in the third. TCA led at halftime. And now here's the inbounds pass.
Ooh, almost traveled.
Yeah, it was. And now the ball knocked out of bounds by Lakai Tompkins.
Lakai picked up 2 fouls early, guarding Turner.
He picked up some postseason awards in football too, didn't he?
First team running back, first team linebacker.
Yeah. Boy, it looks like Lanham's under some duress. He wants the basketball. Jeff Haynes asking him, are you okay? Lanham really doing some heavy breathing there as he gets the ball in. They get it into Reynolds. Reynolds has kept them in the game here. He blows right by everybody and lays it up and in.
Reynolds with 5 and Lamb with 8. All the scoring for Gibson County in this half.
Yeah, Reynolds has 14 in the game now. 44-40, 4-point game. Grace Robertson has it, right baseline, drives in, puts it up. No foul, he'll shoot 2. What a nice job he did there, using his body to shoulder the defender away, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
We'd like to see Lakai come off of that, maybe set up a screen for the easier layup, but then you would have had Turner to deal with as well.
Well, the treasurer to the line. Lanham picked up the foul. That's his 3rd. Remember, TCA has Weiser with 4. No one else in serious foul trouble. 44-40. We'll have to go out to Union after the country club and watch Union plays a lot of their match. I think they play in Humboldt now, I think, to be honest with you. We'll have to go over to Humboldt and watch him play, follow him around one day.
Well, you can do that. Well, you know, I can.
Robertson up, it's there.
I don't know, I can arrange somebody to get a cart. Keltner said he'd drive me around.
45-40. Well, we'll have to do that. This one is up, no good. And it remains a 5-point game.
Maybe get one of those limousine-type carts.
Yeah, have the radio in there.
TV.
Have colas, snacks. Here's a shot up. Yeah. Little knickknacks. Cooper Bales with it. Throws it in the corner to Waller.
Shooting shirts for sale.
Yeah. T-shirts. And Jeff Haynes calls a hand check on Leak, I think, so they're going to get Levin Lane's about to come back in the game. His mom and dad right down to my right.
Well, you know, we're all getting older when Jeff Haynes has got a little shiner on the top of the head now.
Yeah, he does.
We're all getting older.
Well, he's got a son that officiates too, doesn't he?
He's about as tall as he is, too.
Lakai is clearing out, and they're going to get him for pushing it back. And Dexter doesn't squawk. Right call. Used his hands to clear out. Not real happy. Dexter saying you can't use your hands. You can clear out with your rear end, but you can't use your hands. And Dexter, good coaching there.
Yeah.
And it was a right call. 45-40. I like when a coach like that, Stan, doesn't squawk at the officials. He's just teaching his kid, you just can't use your hands. You did everything else right except that.
Jonesboro, Arkansas checking in with Jackson Keltner.
How about Jackson? Jackson's a great golfer.
Yep.
45-40, 46 seconds left here. Lions with a 5-point lead and going to slow it down. And Keltner left wing 3. Here it comes. Nope. And the rebound is controlled by Matthew Reynolds. You're right. Reynolds and Lanham have kept them in the game, they being Gibson County here. TCA's done a good job on the big guy, Ethan Turner. Now, as I say that, he flashes in the paint, has it, turns with the left hand, and lays it up and in. On cue, my goodness. 8 in the game. First bucket since the first quarter.
You would think a man with his size and skill will be a little more dominating in the game.
Well, Gibson County hasn't done a good job getting it, the ball to him. 46-42. How about the Coop? Cooper Vales lays it up and in from about 8 feet out.
He's got 7.
40. Here's a shot, a long one up, no good. And we go to the end of 3, our score, TCA 47. Gibson County 42. We're back after the final, 8 minutes in regulation anyway, when we come back after this on the TCA Basketball Network.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's. At the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Home furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too, with professional advice. Major appliances from America's top name brands. Mattresses and bedding accessories. Outdoor living and grilling too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Back with the final quarter. A few of the people checking in from Hermitage, Tennessee, Randy Queen, and also the all-time leading scorer in the history of TCA men's basketball, one Matthew Valentine, checking in. Wonder how Brother Rodney's doing.
The son-in-law of the infamous Rodney Baumgartner. He's doing great. Talked to him recently. Bales, Robertson,
So
Williams,
he recovered from the Vanderbilt game?
Yeah, he's recovered from that. He's down on Cal. He's down on Cal right now. 47-42.
I saw another thing they were doing, working, Cal on and the deal with the coal miner earlier in the year. I saw some more stuff on that today.
Yep. 47-42, 7:44 left in regulation. Inbounds pass to Keltner. Little bunny, yes, from about 5 feet. Great pass.
Just ran the line play. First two curled out. Keltner, straight jump, bam.
Trace Robertson is as good an inbounds passer as you'll ever see. 49-42.
Well, you got to have a nice touch on your inbounds passes. As good a golfer as he is, as much putter control as he's got that same control with those short little passes like that.
If you're a Kentucky fan, and I know most of you aren't, but if you're a Kentucky fan, which along with yours truly, Dexter Williams is a huge Kentucky fan. Dexter needs to send some of those inbounds passes to Cal. Something that he doesn't ever do right. Turner with it, right wing. I'm not down on Cal. We'll be okay. Turner went out with it. TCA's opened up to a 7-point lead. 7:15 left in the ball game. Here's the cut, and the ball knocked away, but coming back up with it. Nice recovery by Reynolds. Reynolds to Lanham in the deep corner. Turner's down there. They just don't get him the ball. He was open that time.
Yep.
He's
you got a
working
mismatch.
hard.
You got to use it.
He's working hard down there. Has it now from 15. Well, Bill Deal puts it on the floor, and now we're going to get a foul on the floor before the shot.
So he didn't need to take that little stutter dribble there right in the middle. At that point, you get that and put a little hook into it.
Yep.
But what you get now, every big guy you see wants to handle the ball outside, and little guys all want to go inside the skywalk.
Well, the old adage, I was walking through the gym the other day, and I told a bunch of guys, I said, the little guys want to be in the paint, and the big guys want to come out and play on the perimeter. ESPN has damaged to some. Oh, they just take it away from Turner. Keltner took one of the choppers. I think he's okay. Here's Robertson. He's fouled on the drive.
Yeah, he got in the schnauzer.
Number 6, so no free throws. And Keltner now, he's got the bloody nose. Carden Bales can relate to that.
Well, you need to check Mr. Turner's elbow. If he's got blood on him, he would have to come out of the game too.
So Carden took one over the left eye. And Carden may have already gone home, but I'm going to say a little prayer for her. I mean, as tough as you can get, that kid came back out. You wasn't able to hear Matt Coble stand and Jay, but he said when Carden came back out, she stopped at the scores table and wouldn't go down to him because she wanted to go back in the game.
She checked herself in.
Yeah, Robertson with it to Lakai, back to Robertson. That's a nice pass by the big guy. He's battling Turner down there, making Turner really work hard, if nothing else, down there right now.
That's what you need.
Here's a drive, and they give it to Lakai. Puts it up and hits the bottom of the rim, no good. Nice pass. Beautiful pass by Waller.
Had a little bit of contact with it, nudged him under there. Well, that might have gone in. We'd be looking at an and one. Come on, Lakai.
Lakai will shoot 2 free throws. 17 foul and timeout.
Technical, no.
Is that technical? Who'd they get?
2.
Yep.
I didn't see that.
It's Finch who got the technical foul. He's talking to Coach Lowry down here, saying, I didn't do anything wrong, Coach. He's shrugging. Coach Lowry's not looked at him yet.
We'd love an explanation.
Thomas Sherman with a call. Well, not sure what he did.
Number 2, Colin Finch. It's his first.
He's going to go out of the game, and Gavin Bond will come in for him. That's a quick way to go to the bench, isn't it, Stan?
So Lakai's going to get his 2 shots here.
Yep. Lakai up. Rolls off. No good. We'll try again.
And then we'll get 2 more.
Well, 49-44. Or 42, excuse me. Missed them both. 49-42, your score. Going to go with my running score. Now Williams will shoot the T-Birds. Coming in the game will be Aiden Bradbury. And he'll see who he's going to get. Gibson County trying to keep their undefeated season going here. Well, we missed 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Caleb missed that one. Well, we already got the hat trick. We don't want 4 in a row missed. And Bradbury comes in the game and not real happy going out will be Leak. Caleb tried to salvage something from this trip, and this one rolls in.
Well, could have been a lot worse for Gibson County.
Sure could.
On that little exchange.
50-42. Timeout, Gibson County.
It could have been a 10-point lead. Timeout on the floor. We're going to be back right after this.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
At this point of the game and of the night, we look down at the concession stand and wonder when the hot dogs are going to come out free. The concession stand is closed down, yes. Well, Stan, Gibson County's game to put away here. A long way to go, but you're up by 8 with a basketball, and if you play smart here, you got a chance to win this thing on the road.
Just play smooth. You hit the nail on the head. Just play smart.
Yep.
You don't have to hustle real hard. You still got to play intense, but you just got to be a little bit careful.
Gibson County in the 2-3 zone. Nice decision there by Waller as he drove the baseline. So staggered a little bit, so threw it back out front. Robertson with it. They work it out to Bales. He almost lost it, and it's going to be over and back.
He could have almost flipped that, but.
Yeah, could have. Dexter.
Robinson going for it, wanting to say he tipped the ball.
Dexter looking around the bench going, wait a minute, guys, what are you doing here? Not real happy. Dexter was one of the great players ever at West Carroll, and then went on to Union, had an outstanding career there for Coach Turner, who's up at O'Brien County Central, not far from here. Now what do we have? It's going to be an illegal pick. And we'll know what do they got. They're going to get the foul on who?
Robinson from the looks of it.
Thomas, yeah, it's going to be,
wow.
It's going to be on Cole Lanham.
Wow.
A lot of the Gibson County fans that went to the house, gone to the house. They don't have a big student body here, but the ones they have been very active on that front row.
They're railbirds, that's for sure.
Working with it. Williams with it. Over to Waller, to Cooper Bales. Coop, very smart player. He's a turn, let everybody go by him. Here's the 3. There by Trace Robinson.
Smooth with that 3. That's Robinson. He's got 9.5 or 11 in the game.
53-42. Now here's the collision. Boy, we've got bodies all over the floor. 3 players.
Do you think there might be something on the floor over there?
TCA and 1 Gibson County guy.
That's
where Carden got hit.
Everyone has fallen over there.
Yeah. Well, after all of that, no call either way. Jeff Haynes hands the ball here. Now Bradbury, he gets it in bounds. Turner with it.
And this is a new covering on the floor, too, I believe.
Yep, it's beautiful floor. Beautiful floor. Yep. 53-42. Lanham with it. Reynolds double teamed over there. They find the little guy Bond. Bond drives in the paint, throws up a brick, not close. Turner battles for that rebound, gets it. Turner lays it up, and they get a foul before the shot.
Basket's good by
Ooh.
Turner.
No, the basket's not going to be good. Well, they do count the basket. Excuse me.
Caleb Williams, that's his second.
Caleb Williams picks up his second foul, and Turner, after all of that, a chance for the three-point play. 53-44.
He's now in double digits with 10.
In the air. The big guy? No. Grace Robertson, great rebound. 53-44. They haven't put the points on the board yet for the Pioneers.
Well, that'd be...
It is 53-44. Take my word for it. Working with it now will be Waller, right baseline. I can't believe. Yep, now they finally get him up there. The other way now, after the turnovers, Reynolds. Reynolds on the floor. No, like Kai Tompkins, a man among boys. He and Turner shrugging each other a little bit with the elbows. Now the other way, here will be a wild shot put up by Waller, no good. And the rebound's controlled by no one. Now it's loose on the floor, still loose. And somehow TCA comes out of there with it.
That's got to be a hold on 23.
Got to be a charge.
What?
Well, Dexter will be the first to tell you. TCA's playing right now like they're behind instead of ahead. 53-44. They're in a hurry with everything, Stan. No reason to do that. Weiser's going to come out in the game, and Tompkins is going to come out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Turner have a handful of jersey holding on to him?
I didn't see that, but he might have, yep. He and Tompkins had their one-on-one kind of thing going there, very physical.
Well, the guys made him work tonight, that's for sure.
Antoine talking to him back here. Tough pass, but coming up with it. And now a 10-second count. Yes, great defense by TCA. Outstanding defense. Coach Lowry, arms folded, not happy.
That is the typical Dexter Williams intensity on defense there. How many 10-second calls have Dexter Williams-led ball clubs had over the years?
Nothing against Baum. They got to get Leak back in the game, and they do just that. They being Gibson County, 53-44, 4:20 left in the game.
Time's starting to slip away a little bit halfway through almost.
It is. Now here's a dangerous pass. Waller got away with it. Ball deflected out of bounds by Leak, who recovered well.
See, our cheerleaders were like a rock. They never flinched.
Yep. Beautiful young ladies down there.
Yep.
53-44, 4:17 left here. Miss Heising down there. Her mom and dad were here earlier.
Ken Northcutt checking in.
How about Ken?
Get in there.
There's a layup by Trace Robertson. Tough shot, but he goes in. 5 in the quarter, 13 in the game, and a timeout. As coming up lame is Leak. Let's hope that's nothing more than a cramp.
Yeah,
let's hope that's all that is.
Yeah, the way he's holding it straight like that.
Yep. 53-44. Having to help him off the court. PA guy says we need a trainer. Here comes the trainer. She's had her hands full tonight.
Yep.
Young lady wearing a baseball cap. And she's going to take him over to the bench and going to get that.
That may be more than a cramp, dude.
He's not putting any weight on it at all. Yep, maybe. Let's hope it's nothing serious. 53, make it.
I think that's a little more serious than a cramp, though.
TCA by 11 now. Here's Turner, 55-44. Here's a turnaround jump shot by Turner, no good. Hatch foul, no doubt about that. 55-44 is your score with 3:56 left. Long night with TCA winning the girls' game, 67-60 in 3 overtimes. Well worth it. I'll be worn out just trying to figure out the scoreboards.
It's 9:12 in the evening. Do you know where your kids are?
Yep, one's in Nashville, one's in Jackson. Here's a shot up by Turner, good. One's on the way to work right now.
Working the late shift?
She's working the night shift tonight, yeah. Free throw by Turner, no good. He'll try again.
Down Highland?
Down Highland, yes.
I didn't know she worked with that one.
Down to Jackson Madison Journal. Over at the hospital. Here's free throw.
She's working there now?
Yeah, working at the hospital, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, 55-44 now.
We think.
Or 45. 54-45. 55-45. Who knows right now? My goodness. I know that we're up 9 or 10. Not being unprofessional, but it's just difficult. Reynolds, air ball. Lions have it. Trace walk. And we got a foul from Gibson County. And boy, the Gibson County people are irate. He was fouled, but he walked before the foul, I thought. 55-45.
Five.
Finch picks it up. It's his second.
It's a little clear when you look at it off of a monitor, but
3:34. Well, big free throws forthcoming for Trace. Let's see if he drains these the way he does those putts.
10-footer downhill slope.
Really happy for him.
Could
You know,
break to the
Torrey's a
left.
great golfer, too.
Yep.
Where you
And
go
it's
up,
right in the cup.
They get their ability and good looks from their mom.
Now remember, when Trey shoots free throws, you got to call it quiet.
Yeah, that's right. A hush comes over the crowd. Tiger Trace in the air. Got them both. In the game, Keltner comes in, and Weiser's going to go out. Did a great job of their camera work, especially during football, didn't he, Stan?
Yep.
Daniel did a super job as well. Glad that Jay's daughter's doing much better. Appreciate your prayers for her. Hope they'll continue.
Who won the
Tough like her mother. Finch with it. Goes inside. Look at Dexter. He's got this. I love to watch Dexter's facial expressions. Now, what are you doing, guys? You don't want to stop the clock here and put them to the line where they can crawl back in it. 57-45, and they're doing that with Turner to the line. I have him 2, 4, 6, 7. I've got him 3 of 7 from the line, though, Stan. Big guy flexes, puts it up, missed it. And the deflected rebound goes to Trace. Robertson backcourt, front court, Waller. Waller dribbles in out to Keltner. No need to even force anything up now. You're up 12 with a little over 3 left. Williams, tough pass. He goes and gets it. Caleb only has 4 tonight, but TCA may get out of here with a win. Keltner had the open 3, didn't take it. Ball deflected, thrown away. Coming up with it on the steal is Lanham. Front court, Bradbury.
Reach.
Up, goes in, but it's going to be a foul on the floor before the shot.
Maybe Tracer's 5th.
That's number 9 on TCA, so.
Yeah, he's come over. He knows he's the guilty culprit.
That's his 5th.
And Trace is fouled out of the game.
Lipscomb won the Division II AA state title in huge fashion in Dilfer's last game before he moves on to college ball.
Yeah, I saw that. To the line, Bradbury, which is probably where he needs to be.
Yeah. I know Friendship is leading Nashville Christian by 2 the last I checked as the free throw's good.
What time do you tell me McKenzie free throws up by Bradbury?
McKenzie and Riverside both play the meat game, the middle game.
Friday and Saturday, respectively?
Yeah.
Okay. Bradbury, I'll have to try to catch a few glimpses of that. This one rims out on Bradbury.
If you don't have JEA, look at my Facebook post. I can tell you how to watch it for free.
57-46.
Don't pay unnecessary fees to watch the game.
Here's a drive, and the shot is up. What a circus shot by Waller. It goes in. My goodness. Little wraparound shot off the glass.
And you know Caleb's still with
46.
only 4 points.
Yep.
And we're winning by 10 plus.
You told me that. I just said we'd have been down by 10.
When our leading scorer is doing it tonight with defense.
Yep. The drive on the baseline, up by Lanham, no good. And the rebound is controlled by TCA.
That's where Turner's got to be able to just tip that ball in with one hand.
Cooper with a tough pass, but tracking it down is Weiser. Now he throws it away, and we get a foul in the backcourt on Keltner. And Dexter cannot be happy about that. Strolls down the bench.
Personal foul on number 23.
59-46. What that does with 2:03 left, it stops the clock again, allowing them to shoot free throws with the clock arrested. But
you know, Lipscomb. Speaking of Lipscomb winning that title, that's their last game in the Division II Class AA. They're moving up to play big boy football.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's going to change the landscape significantly.
Turner missed again. He's been there now 9 times. John, I hate to tell you, he's only hit 3. He'll have to go to the Stan Gerard shooting clinic. Gets 1 of 2. His team now down 59-47.
The thing is, if you graduate from my school, you know what your award is? A brick.
Yeah. Here's Vales, almost lost it. Comes out with it, almost lost it again. Somehow stay with it, now throws it away. It goes off the leg of one of the Gibson County kids. Dexter talking to Caleb, saying you got to come back and help him here. Antoine standing up, talking to Dexter.
Scott Stutes checking in.
Hello, Scott. 59-47, a minute 50.
One of the great volunteer football coaches on our staff.
Yep. Here's the ball knocked away from Keltner.
Teaching our youngins.
And now timeout Dexter. Dexter not real happy the way the kids are playing right now, although they lead by 12. A minute 41 left in regulation. Stay with us. A 30. Back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Lifestyle Vision, located at Thompson Farms, offers patient-centered comprehensive eye exams. Select your new look with our latest styles from exclusive brands. Come see us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, or schedule an appointment anytime online. Lifestyle Vision, where compassion meets commitment.
And welcome back. $1:41 to go. I will take this. NBA must be running away with the ball games. I just got a message that said if Cam Boyd or Lakai Tompkins played behind NBA's line, they would never get tackled. NBA is that good.
How many games now, Stan? Is it 7 games played in the championships?
There's 9 total titles.
9 total titles.
6 public and 3 private.
Division.
1, 2, 3. 2 or 6 and 1 and 3 and 2.
Privates playing today, right?
Correct. Then next year the privates will either play Friday or Saturday, and one of the public days will be on Thursday. They rotate that around every year.
Your buddy Matthew Gillespie in charge of things up there. 59-47. I've known Matt for a long time.
Yeah, good guy.
Dating back to when I first started. I don't even know what year that was now. Here's Williams with it. Williams left of the key, drives in. TCA's game just to ice away now, and they'll shoot 2 free throws, any foul, and we just had the whistle blown by Jeff Haynes.
Much like Dave McCulley, I just got a honey-do list.
Well, I've got 2 stories to write, and unfortunately they'll both be about Bethel losing basketball games tonight.
Ruh-roh.
Women dropped their 5th in a row tonight.
Do we need to stop at Kroger and get you anything first? Or?
No, I have peanut butter and jelly when I get home.
Okay.
Give me that and a glass of milk, and I'm set till about 2 o'clock in the morning. Here's a free throw up by Caleb Williams. Good.
I'll just think, well, maybe Miss Peggy might have wanted something.
My mother taught me well. Peanut butter and jelly, you can survive on that if nothing else.
Yep.
61-47, 62-47. And Caleb Williams on a night that he's only had 1 bucket and 3 free throws, TCA's going to win. Should be 62-47, I think. And it is, but they haven't posted yet. That's what I'm going with.
Well, we're up right now. It's a pretty safe margin.
Yeah, no doubt. If it was tied, we'd be a little nervous. Down to a minute 10. Turner really working hard. Credit the big guy. He's really worked hard tonight. Free throw up or jump shot up. No, and he'll shoot free throws. Going to shoot 2. Well, TCA's going to come north. As Joe Cunningham, the former Cardinal great who used to come here for the Cardinal Caravan that I emceed for years, he never called it Dyer. He called it Dyers, Tennessee. We never corrected him. And
you know what happened in baseball today? We lost Gaylord Perry.
I saw that, the spitball. You know, Gaylord came. Remember when they brought the old timers?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this. I hate to say this in passing away today. He was sort of ornery every time he came, but I'm glad he came, though. Up, no good. Didn't sign any autographs.
He always did that same motion like he was going to his cap every time.
Yeah, my son played with Bert Campaneris a couple of years in a row.
Ooh.
And
that's a big name. My buddy Don Mangley's new bench coach at Toronto.
It broke my heart. Why would Don go to the enemy in the division? Probably because the Yankees didn't try to sign him. What are the Yankees thinking? Bradbury, what do you think Judge is going to do?
Don't know.
I don't think Judge knows yet either. Well, they're just missing free throw after free throw.
Still a mistake for him to get rid of Mangley, I thought.
Oh, yeah. Donnie Baseball. Evansville product.
Played football against him in high school.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. He was a senior at Memorial when I was a junior at Evansville Rights. And
I understand he was great in basketball and football.
But he could have gone D1 any one of 3 sports. He was that good.
Isn't that great how some of those guys are like that?
He was a great quarterback, great defensive back, and he single-handedly beat us and gave us our only loss of the year that year and kept us out of the playoffs. Even though we were 8-1, we did not make playoffs.
Gibson County had too many people on the court. Coach Lowry up there. You know, I saw Matt Engley live at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, Man, were you lucky.
Back in the 80s. Had the long hair then. Steinbrenner wanting to get it cut.
Still kind of long now, but it's awfully gray now.
62-49. The scoreboard says 61-49, but trust me, it's 62-49.
I did get to play a scramble with him once.
Really? That's
at
good.
Evansville Country Club.
Here's Waller. TCA now about to win it. The Lions trying to run this record even better, Stan.
I went to us. I still haven't forgiven him for 78. He just looked and grinned.
Cooper Vales. Weiser. Now the game looks like Gibson County's not showing any kind of willingness to foul right now and extend the game. They're going to fall for the first time tonight. TCA not even looking at the bucket. They're just putting it in deep freeze, about to win this thing. 62-48. And the Lions have come north, and they've won it. We'll take a quick break. Come back with a short post game. Wrap it up. Give you the stats on this one. And the final now will be 62-48. Stay with us. We'll come back after this for the Ball Game Blitz and the Worthy Road Studios production of TCA basketball. The double dip win tonight here in Dyer. Stay with us, everybody.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Let's see, we can put Stan and Dave. We are back. TCA, after getting swept last year in the T-Dome, they make the short drive up to Dyer County and take two from the Fighting Wagon Wheels of Gibson County, sweeping the boys and the girls game. With the recap of the boys game, here's Diamond Dave.
Thank you very much, Stan. 3 by Finch. Bradbury had 4 off the bench. Leak had 6. 8 by Lanham. Reynolds had 14 in the game. It was Ethan Turner finishing with 12, and Candle had won the ball game for the Pioneers, who dropped their first game of the year. The Lions, Waller had 9 tonight. All of these stats unofficial. Caleb Williams had 6. It was Weiser with 12, 1 by Levin Lane, 15 by Trace Robertson. All those kids played well. Cooper Vales only had 5, but boy, he was just a water bug out there. Defensively especially had 5. Keltner had 8 tonight, and Lakai Thompson had 2. Luke Malden did not score, and the Lions win it 62-48. Early tonight, 3 overtimes, and how about this one, 67-60. The Lions win that one. You heard Coach Coble salute every one of the kids, but it was a big night for a lot of the guys and gals. Amelia Gehring had 12. She fouled out, but had 12. Carden Vales had 13, and probably going to get about 3 or 4 stitches over that left eye. Our thoughts and prayers with her. It was Tori Robertson. Boy, what a nice night for the freshman. Came off the bench and had 7 in the game. It was Olivia Lee had 24. And Riley, how about the 3 she hit? Tori Robertson played great. Sanders and Maxwell, we didn't mention them. Sanders only had 1. Maxwell had 3. But both of those kids were just great defensively. Coach Coble talked about that in the post-game interview. So Stan win it 62-48 in the guys' game and 67-60 in 3 overtimes in the ladies' game.
In basketball next week on the West Tennessee Sports Broadcast Channel, USJ comes to the T-Dome to take on TCA in middle school action on Monday, 5:50 with the airtime. Tuesday will be at Chester County, 5:45 airtime for that ball game. We'll be back on Thursday with Natchez Trace for a single game, 5:45 there. And then Friday we will have a doubleheader action, again, 5:45. So a huge week of basketball next week, plus everything you'll be doing with Bethel.
Yeah, I have games up there Thursday and Saturday. Then I'll be with you with the Chester County game down in Henderson on the 6th. And then on Friday I'll be back with you with McNary. And then Saturday, don't forget, we have the Clarksville Christian girls game. And there could be some other games we broadcast. We'll let you know about that later.
About that.
Clarksville Christian girls game at 1 o'clock next Saturday as well. So a full week for us.
And we'll remind anybody that any broadcast retransmission or a further use of this BallGame Blitz TV show without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is hereby and strictly prohibited.
For Jay Cashin, our producer and director, our cameraman, and just the jack of all trades tonight. You did a great job as always. If nothing else, putting up with us as well. But great job by Jay. For Stan Gerard and Jay, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley from Gibson County High School. The Lions come north and take them both tonight. Back with you next Monday, Stan on his network, and then Tuesday back with varsity action here on the streaming network, Worthy Road Studios, the TCA Facebook page, and, of course, Paul Schultz and all the great gang that do a great job with all their other broadcasts as well. So that's going to wrap it up for us. For Worthy Road Studios, I'm Diamond Dave. Good night, everybody.